Oh my gosh. We're back on the other lens. I tried using the little zoom one, man, but it's just not as good. The colors don't come out as much. It's just not as sharp. It just don't work. I had to switch back, bro, and the difference is so noticeable. Look at the eyes, bro. The way my eyes color just pops, bro. Yo, chat. Oh my gosh. Let me check out. Yep. Everything up. Everything up. Everything up. Alright. Take a sip of my beverage immediately. It's another Virtue's last reward day. It just has to be the way. What's good, bro? Let me change my focus ever so slightly. So I'm in focus. Yeah, okay. Huh. Okay. Marry people in Assassin's Creed. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Ah! Ah! Okay, okay. So this time, we're gonna betray Tenmyouji. Sorry, Tenmyouji. You know you're one of my favorites, but we gotta do what we gotta do. And then we're gonna do this branch where we don't choose the blue door. I don't know what happens here. I'm quite interested. I'm quite intrigued at what happens here. But yeah. Alright, cool. My God, it feels good to be back. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm just making sure my shortcuts work. Can I wear my glasses without too much glare? Because there's a little bit. I want to be able to wear my glasses without, like, making myself look like shit, bro. But man went bowling today, and I fucking won, bro. I fucking murked my friends, bro. I'll be honest, there was one guy who got close. I think he hit like 70, 80 points by the end, but man had 105. I'm shit at bowling. I don't know how I pulled that off. I'll be honest. I will be honest, my broski. Alright. Oh my gosh. Let's go back up. I don't want to betray Tenmyouji, but let me get out of the way. Oh. I just really hope they make him betray you. Alright. Yeah. I can't wait to hear Clover seduce me again, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Sigma. I wanted to ask you something.
Ask away, baby. Tell me what you want. What's up?
Could you pick betray for me?
What?
I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you, but you're so big and strong. You probably
you know how it is. A little bit slow. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah.
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely.
Actually, no, there's one thing I want to do. Actually. Quit. There's one thing I want to do. Turn that background music down, man. It's so fucking loud. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. Just had to do that, bro. Cause like, it's not so loud. It's like hard to hear her, but like, it's loud enough that like listening to what she's saying is kind of like, oh, for fuck's sake, why? Yeah. Go water. Just skip through it. This is not skipping through it, bro. This shit is taking long. Don't care. Alright, back to Flo. Let's have her seduce me again. Alright, betray. Nice. Usually I'd skip through all the dialogue I've already heard, but I'll make an exception. I'm only human.
Sigma, wanted to ask you something.
Ah, see, look, it's so much easier to hear right now.
Could you pick betray for me? I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you. But you're so big and strong.
Oh, say it again?
Probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
Okay.
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely.
Okay, are you asking kinda nice?
I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back. If you just pick betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Anything? Ah! Anything?
Yep, anything.
Oh my god!
So think carefully, okay?
I'm thinking, babe. I'm
If
thinking.
you choose ally, you're trusting him with your life.
Yeah, if you choose to betray, it's all over.
Are you really, really sure you can trust that old fart?
Let's think about it though. Last time we betrayed Tenmyouji, he chose a lie. Then when we allied with him, he betrayed us. Is Tenmyouji a character where he always changes?
He only... Then I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points, and I can't leave her behind. Please, will you pick...
I don't...
20 seconds remain until...
The voting machine was in front of me. I didn't have much time left to think.
If you...
In the end, there was only one possible
3,
answer.
2,
Sorry.
1.
Sorry, Tenmyouji. I know I literally said to you I wouldn't do this if she seduced me. But god damn it. Ah! I'm sorry. Ah, this game gets to me. This game gets to the worst parts of me.
Round 2. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Sorry, I just need to quickly sit down and reconcile with what I just did to
Thank
Tenmyouji.
you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, Tenmyouji gotta understand. Tenmyouji has to understand. Nah, man. It's actually just deeper. It's actually just deep.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention.
It's all part of the game. Don't take it to heart. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the game. Oh, I feel so bad. Ah! No! Oh, fuck! Oh, I hate this game. I hate this game. I actually hate this game. I actually don't like this game anymore. I'm actually over this. I'm actually just over it now.
Please.
So, that's how it is, huh?
You have to understand. Look at her. Look at her. You have to understand.
Promises are made to be broken, I see.
Sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to trust you.
I could have chosen betray and killed you. That was a possibility.
Yeah. After all, you did choose betray in the last round.
That was a completely different situation.
Fez?
Well, in any event, your idiotic paranoia has given Clover 9 BP. How do you intend to deal with that?
Don't worry. She'd never try and open the...
Really? Then what's that? Look,
Huh?
I believe she's standing in front of the number 9 door right now.
What about Alice? Bro, I for real thought she wasn't gonna do it because of Alice, bro. This whole time, she's been dick-sucking Alice. This game, bro. What the hell? No way. Wow. She could have for real left with Alice, but chose not to.
Oh, the number 9 door.
She opened it.
Shit!
No consultation with anyone. No announcement. Clover, what the hell are you
Sorry.
doing?
Alice gave me an
Clover, you have to get out of here and call for help. My BP's down to 1. I'll have to play the AB game at least 3 more times in order to get to 9. If someone beats me to it, then we'll be trapped here forever. That can't happen. I'm giving you an order as your commanding officer. Escape.
I should have thought of that. Oh, I didn't even think of that, bro. Alright, it is what it is. It is what it is. We made our choice.
Promise?
You said you'd listen to anything I said. Wait, what?
So, I am, aren't I? I can sure hear you well enough. Every little word is reaching my ears, isn't it? What? Were you thinking of something gross? You're a perv.
Hey, come on now. I mean, in fairness.
The number 9 door
Alright.
has been opened.
So Clover's an asshole. Clover, in that year between this game and the last game, she's an asshole.
It will remain open.
Anyway, I did what I promised, so I'll be heading off now.
You didn't do shit you promised.
Clover!
Clover!
Exactly, bro. Kill her. Like,
Fucking bitch! You're not getting out of here!
Dio leapt towards Clover with a roar, but she danced quickly aside, dodging his punch with ease. Can I just say, she did this so much better than when I did when I opened the fucking door, bro.
Bye, guys.
With a last carefree grin, she leapt through the number 9 door. Dio, you suck, bro. No, I don't think it's that Dio sucks. I think it's that Clover's just too good, bro. All that training she's got in that new job, crazy. Let me take my belt off, bro. Would have beaten her with my belt.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
Junpei was right next to her. What? Fuck, not Junpei. Whom? Oh yeah, me, Sigma. Sigma.
Thank you for your participation as the escapees.
Enjoy your stay.
She's gone.
Shit!
All we can do now is wait for her to call help.
Help, huh? Let's hope there's still someone who can.
What's that supposed to mean? Junpei corrupted. Tenmyouji said nothing, just shuffled off through the yellow door and out of the room. A cold silence descended on the rest of us. It was a silence that promised to remain for a very, very long time. I literally said, let's not even pick this, bro. I bet it's a bad ending. But you know what? I wanted to 100% the game. It is what it is. It is really cool, though. Like, I am really happy that Clover did talk about 999 and what the characters did afterwards. Like, I think it's really cool to have that reference back. I can't remember that part when I first played this game. It must have been a thing of like, you know, I just didn't... like, damn, what's the word? Like, I just didn't see it as anything. I didn't know this game was a sequel when I first played it. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, into the cryonic doors. This time we'll have to go for red. Oh, go through the red door with Dio. Nasty. I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? It feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Dio kind of redeemed himself by trying to punish Clover. Yeah, it's like... But I feel like it doesn't really redeem him because that's just who he is. Like, he's already shown off to be violent and, like, fight back when he feels like something's wrong type shit.
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyouji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Clark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay,
I want to know more about Luna, man. Luna's kind of cool.
I'll take good care of him. I promise.
What about Phi and K? I don't like how exposed my camera is, bro. Hold on, can I change that? I can. Oh, wait, that's brighter. the entire stop. Is that a little bit too low? A little bit too low. Hey, I like that. I feel like Dio is the smallest. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the characters right now, but I think it's because the specific branch we've chosen focuses on Tenmyouji and Clover. What about Fi and K?
Here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I can't wait to learn about K. I hope it's like 7, bro, or Ace. No, it wouldn't be Ace. Ace is in prison. 7, bro. That'd be sick.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set.
10 seconds.
Come on, guys, hurry. The door's already closing.
I know.
With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2, 1, 0.
7, yeah, that is true. Ah, that's fairs. That's fairs. To be fair, I didn't think it would be 7.
Chromatic doors.
I feel like there's no reason for 7 to be here. But then again, Clover's here. But then again, Clover can do the mind thing. Maybe that's why she's here. I guess Alice is here because she works with Clover. There's no reason for 7 to be there. The only things that saying K could be 7 is they're both big as fuck. And they both have the amnesia. That's it so far. What is this? There's 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is...
Hold on, what's this
Well, it's
thing?
got a lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
I don't find you funny. I don't find you funny. Oh, actually, without my glasses, I'm looking kind of nice. Sorry. Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh?
Can't ban the boys in us.
Am I great or what? Huh?
Tough crowd. Tough crowd.
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
Is this how they used to say special? They used to say, is this chick simple? I'm gonna start saying that. That's so much more disrespectful than saying is someone special. Could you imagine you're chilling with some autistic guy, instead of just asking, is this guy special ed? You just go, is he simple? That's disrespectful. I won't rule it out. Let's just take it easy with her, right?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets.
Yeah, I can't lie. Like, my opinion of Clover has fallen off after that last ending. Damn. I look tired as hell.
Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
Oh shit! Dio Michael is crazy, but fair enough. I love how direct that is. Sigma, please let me smack this hoe, bro. I wouldn't do that. What if only makes her worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now.
Yeah, I can't lie. I think my next thing is Alice. I kind of want to go.
That lever.
Yeah, Fi is good, but though you said we should stay away from it.
You don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Pez?
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Yeah, Fire's cool, but I used to simp on Fire as a kid. I need something new. I think Alice might be my new one. Alice might be my god. Huh. The center one is opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. Maybe Dio ain't too bad. You know, actually doing this has given me a much better opinion of Dio. He's just playing the game, end of the day. I decided this game, but actually funny, and well, yeah, that's true. Santa was much more rude with no purpose. Dio's much more like he's just playing the game. What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it?
I don't know why I said it with him. You know, one character, if they ever made another Zero Escape game, I'd love to see, you know, Thanos from Squid Game. I'd love to see a Thanos type character in one of these games, bro. I mean, I don't think they are gonna make another one, but god damn it, I wish.
I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
A laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here?
Maybe.
If they do...
If I was a girl, I would simp Dio. Oh, I see it. He's direct. He's good looking. He's got a cool name. He's clearly got money with the way he dresses. If I was a girl, I'd simp me, the guy playing the game, because that... Hold up. One day I'll be big enough to get some editors and y'all gonna see that clip in there. You know, make some edits of me one day, guys. Come on. Oh, man. Good idea. We might be able to find some of that Exelavir.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Well, someone's a positive thinker.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
True. Well, we won't know until we look. So let's get started. Yeah, Dio does. But then again, if I had a hat like that, same. You know what I'm saying? I should get a little hat one time and go in my suits. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Okay, okay, let's, can I pull this? Whoa! There's a large lever embedded in the wall. What's here? There's a rectangular hole in the wall. Man, look at all these pipes. I think they run down to the beakers underneath. There are handles where the pipes meet. If you turn the handle right, the liquid goes right. If you turn it left, the liquid goes left. So maybe if you put the middle, half goes into the left, half goes into the right. What is this liquid then? Probably water. What do the numbers mean? Are they supposed to indicate the amount of water that flows out of each pipe? There aren't any units, but it looks like 80 somethings of water comes out of the center pipe, and then each pipe after the split gets 40. So it's supposed to regulate the flow of water with the handles so that each beaker gets the correct amount. Yeah, how do we get the water to come out in the first place though? You probably pull the lever over there on the right, like this. After turning the correct levers, pull down the lever on the right to pour water into the beakers. Let's give it a shot. Let's just put it down straight. Okay. This one has to have the least. Let's make these both half. In fact, let's go like this. Let's see how... Let's focus here. Let's focus here first. Hit that. Above and then say nothing, say nothing, say nothing. Alright, 40, 20, 20. If I move this way. Alright, so 20, 20. If we split that, then it becomes 10, 10. So that becomes 30 and 10. We got 80, 40, 20. Okay, that becomes both equal then. 30, 40, 20. This becomes 20, okay. And then 40. No. Oh, these three are... Oh, okay. These ones are correct with the blue lights on top. These two are wrong. 40, so 20 and 20. 20 goes out into here. No. Let me flick it like that. Got it. We poured the water into the beakers and all the lights are green. This Epic Mech Live dude keeps popping up my notifications. I recommend when I click on this bitch just screaming at Wii Sports. Yo, should we do a Wii Sports stream? That'd be sick. I don't have a Wii though. I have one downstairs to be fair, but setting it up for HDMI would be difficult. Okay, what did I get from that? Something in here? No. I'm just not sure what any of this is, but it looks like I've got all these liquid diluted correctly. So what do we do now? I think we need more information. Okay. Let's go over here. Seed. What's this thing? That thing on top looks like some sort of industrial strength liquid lid. You open it up, it looks like a blender or something. I don't think you'd use it for cooking, though. Maybe it's for scientific experimentation. We are in a lab. Yeah, you could probably pulverize just about anything with this sort of heavy duty. Okay. A binder. There's some paper inside it. It says DNA extraction instructions. Damn! Alright, give me that. Proceed through the following steps to extract DNA from a plant's roots and seeds. Place the plant material in the designated blender and activate blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add a solution of saline water. The liquid will be filtered and dripped down into a beaker. Once it is done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. The DNA will collect it at the bottom of the beaker. Use an empty capsule to collect it. Okay, so we need a beaker and we need ethanol before we start this. See into some crack! Plant that crack seed! And pulverize into powder and inhale it. Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, saline solution and a frog. Nice. There are a few things you might still need to use. The devil in the details. Alright, give me seed and then give me roots. Nice. Okay, so we're getting shit now. What's this? Alright, seed. And the next, I have the saline solution, but now I just need ethanol. There's something on this tray. Empty capsule. Empty capsule. And seed. And then a binder. There's some paper inside. Let me see that. It says steps for dissecting a frog. Okay. Looks like there's 2 pieces of paper in here. Yeah, let's see here. Hydroponics research 1 and 2. Drop some seed on that frog. I'm quitting streaming. Damn, a lot of seed over here. Okay. It's so weird being like a zero escape game, like walking around like this. Okay, hydroponics. Preparation. Prepare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilute with ratio 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. Each fluid has a distinct color. Preparation 2. Prepare the 5 types of plant seeds. 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Research has shown that there is a distinct and repeatable relationship between the fluid used and the type of seed. These relationships can be characterized in the following manner. The longer seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds in fluid B and fluid D failed to germinate. None of the marked seeds germinated if put in fluid C. So fluid C is useless. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate in fluid A or fluid B. When the striped seeds were put into fluid D and fluid E, only 1 of them failed to germinate. No B student. Okay. Okay, I need 5 different seeds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I have all the seeds. Okay, wait. Keep reading on hydroponics. Steps for dissecting a frog. Don't need that. Give me... Okay. Okay, I need this for the hydroponics. Hey! You can remember that hydroponics thing you found? Didn't it say something about preparing 5 types of seeds? You've got them all, right? Yeah. 2 types of long seeds and 3 types of round seeds. Then maybe we should put them in the beakers. If you just grab one of those seed containers, you should be able to put them into one of the beakers. These things? What happens if the capsule is transparent? It's empty. You cannot combine these items. Saline solution, roots. What the fuck did she say? Each beaker has hydroponic fluid in it that's been diluted with water. I should be able to put the seeds into them. Okay. Well, what was it again? The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate shit like this. Alright, lock in, chat. We're gonna have to start taking some notes. We're making crack! Let's go. Okay. Non-marked seeds fail to germinate. Okay, so put a non-marked in anything that's not red or yellow. Non-marked long in yellow. Right, like this one. The beaker is considered a liquid culture. Each seed contains a particular kind of culture. Place each seed in the appropriate beaker. Press the X button to grab a seed, and then place it on top of another seed to switch them. Press check after you've put the seeds in the correct places. 50% crack, 10% dumb. I'm not having it. I'm not having it, my broski. Okay, okay, hydroponics research. None of the marked seeds germinated if put into fluid C. So this has to go in here. Round seeds did not germinate in fluid B, so that's fine. But also in fluid D. When striped seeds were put into fluid D and fluid E, one of them failed to germinate. Okay. Let's try this. These two are wrong. Okay. Got you. Quick and easy. Just... Now we have some crack! You did it, Sigma. You've sown your seeds. Don't say that. What? Why not? Just don't. Quiet, you two. Look at this. Oh, a red capsule? I hope it's filled with crack! Okay, now I've got a red capsule. What could I possibly need a capsule for? I still have the seeds as well. Oh yeah, let me look here. It's black. There's nothing going on here. Is this Pokeball filled with crack? Is this a microscope? I've tried looking into the eyepiece, but it's pitch black in there. Well, there are these 4 holes on top of it. Maybe we need to stick something in them. Ah, yeah, I think these holes doesn't look like the sliding shape are just right. Machine looks like a microscope of some sort. There are 4 circular holes on top. Clever seems to think I can insert something in these holes. Yeah, these. See? Oh, but that one's empty. Okay. So only the colored ones will fit in there. And then what's this? What's this thing? Who knows? Strange machine. We don't know what it does, so it's probably best to leave it alone for now. A load of meat going on in there. Wait, maybe I can put something in here. Let's try putting saline. Frog. Roots? Maybe it's the DNA. I need to get the DNA from there, but I need ethanol, I think. Which I don't have. Did you not understand it? I don't think so. These look like something you might put specimens in, maybe, but there's nothing in them right now. Let's go in here. Look at the binder we found in the mixer. I remember seeing something about DNA extraction. A heavy-duty mixer. Maybe this... Okay. My eyes show meat going... Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Let's put roots in there. Time to throw these roots. Was those sound effects needed? Alright, done. What do we need to do next? Oh, yeah. Saline solution. There's a funnel above the beaker. Filtered liquid comes out of it eventually. Okay, looking good. Then it said ethanol, but we don't have that. Make some meth and mining, oh man. Detonate, activate. Once the material has been broken thoroughly down, add in a solution of saline water. The liquid will be filled direct down to the beaker. Once it has done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. DNA will collect to the bottom of the beaker. Okay, so we need to find ethanol. Question is, where do we find ethanol? What's this? Can I not go to this side of the machine? Yeah, we can't go there. What's this? Oh, shit. Scalpel. It's a scalpler. A what? Sorry. It's a scalpel. Fucking weirdo. Pretty fancy tray. Is that a cat playing with a ball of yarn? Are you even looking at it? It's a lion. How are you not kitting that? What? Sorry. It's a sort of tick I picked up when I was a kid. Whenever I talk about cats, I kind of... Oh, you heard. That's pretty weird. Oh, Clover, you can't chat. I'm gonna be so wrong. Shut your ass up. Pissing me off. What's in here? It's kind of waist tank. Looks like a thigh tank. Are you for real? Fucking weirdo, bro. Get this girl out of here, dude. Empty containers. I think that's everything. I just wanted to make sure that was everything, though. Strange machine, we don't know what it does, so best to leave it for now. Okay, okay. Okay, let's look at the... Remove the specimen from its preserving ethanol. That's how you get the ethanol! Dispose the ethanol by pouring it down the drain in the fume cupboard. The ethanol will be filtered and gathered in the liquid waste tank beneath. The section uses her scalpel. From top to bottom, real quick. Who, Clover? Okay, wait. Come over here. Put the frog here. Wait, what? Take the frog out. Look, it's Lord Holpington. Don't give it a name. Looks like he's dead. Yeah, he's probably been preserved. Then the liquid inside is ethanol. How'd you know? The smell. Really? Yeah, it smells like disinfectant, right? And besides, scientists possess stuff in ethanol all the time. Okay. Wait. How do I get it out? A tray. Nothing on it anymore. How do you get the thing? Oh, maybe over here. Wait! Hold on a second, Sigma. Are you planning to take the frog out of there? Yeah, so? Try to pour that liquid down into the drain first. Might get dangerous if you don't. Okay. I thought take the frog out first. Huh? Why'd they put a speaker here? That's a drain. What is wrong with you? Oh, I see you've got the frog there. Plan to take it out, I assume. You should probably pour the ethanol down the drain first. Okay. I'll just pour the froggy ethanol into the drain. Let's set the frog over here. I come down here. Just collect sweet. The ethanol I poured down the drain should be in here. It's a little bug, but it's a little big, but I feel we should take it. Liquid waste tank. Perfect. Now it's time to dissect this thing. Are you going to do that scalpel? Are you going to cut Lord Hoppington open? Well, I don't have a choice, do I? But poor Lord Hoppington. What are you freaking out about? It's dead. That's not the point. It's still sad. Yeah, it is kind of sad. Oh, for the love of... This frog is dead. It is an ex-frog. Dio is so funny. The fuck you mean an ex-frog? Imagine seeing your dead relative and saying, yeah, that's an ex-human. That's crazy. I'll do it. Hey! I guess save me the trouble. Huh? Something came out of his stomach. A blue capsule? How the fuck did it fit? Whatever, bro. Dio's the only one making sense? Nah, bro. Like, he's just like, he's not having fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Alright, liquid waste tank. Alright, next I need to pour the ethanol into the beaker. Then... Hey, I guess this should do it. Yeah. Is the name supposed to collect? So what do we do with it? Does the manual say anything? Oh yeah. There's a 4-step in there. Give me one of these capsules. Let's choose capsules to stuff. Awesome, you got it all. Green capsule. And then do I do it again? Yes, that's so vague. Why is every relationship always about the guy once, huh? I've got needs too, you know. I mean, I'm kind of the girl who's totally devoted to a man, but that's a two-way street. What the hell are you talking about? What the fuck made us say that? So you've used this thing to get DNA, right? I wonder if we can use it on anything else. Well, if we have to, I guess. That's so vague. Why is it... What? Why did that... She's so strange. I guess it's just a seed of some kind. You can use those seeds in the mixer? Yeah, you think... Shouldn't I? No, I mean, don't you think you should put all of them in? You mean all 5 different types of seeds? Yeah. Interesting. Why not? That could contaminate the DNA. Why the fuck would you do that? I mean, I guess you have loads of seeds, so you may as well experiment, right? From smart to calm to just stupid and annoying, yeah. Alright, done. Saline solution. Damn, I got pins and needles, bro. Ow! Ah! Ah, Ah, the pins and needles got me. Oh, shit. Ah. Ah. The pins and needles got me. Oh, the pins and needles got me. Oh, shit. I gotta step. Ow. Oh. Bro, I have not experienced pins and needles in a long time, bro. This is such a cool effect that I did, bro. I'm sorry. I'm still so proud of it. Like, fucking putting my hand over you. Sorry, bro. That's so cool. Hold on. Let me stand up real quick. Ah! I haven't had pins and needles as bad in ages. Ah! Shit. Oh, shit. Hold on. The shirt looking kind of tight on me. Oh, shit. Big pecs coming in. Oh, shit. Get that blood flowing, bro. Shit, sorry guys. Sorry guys, my leg really hurts. Wow, that pins and needles is crazy, bro. God damn. Cannot feel my foot at all. My apologies, bro. My apologies. My apologies. No, never mind. Watching the whole stream, the boys in the group chat said they got it. Say no, say no, say no. They see they just jealously watching the Peanut Prison without him, man. Oh yeah. Ethanol. Then. Nice. Perf. Okay, now we come over here. Shitting on straight. Oh, amazing. Look, the screen changed. What's going on? You put in the yellow capsule, right? I think it reacted to that. Why? Don't know. But I was just thinking. Thinking what? Well, that thing we put in had plant DNA in it, right? Maybe that caused this. Anyway, let's go have a look. Oh, shit. This is the safe password. But why is this one blue? Usually it's green. It's just what we need. Yeah, now you can get in that safe. Sigma, come on. Come here. What's wrong? I can see something in here. What do you mean something? Ugh, just look. It's easier than explaining. It's glowing white. Whoa, what the heck is this? Probably a simplified version of the DNA sequence. A is adenine. G is guanine. C is cytosine. T is thymine. I think we can manipulate it. Yeah. Looks like the puzzle has got to do with pairing these bases. Bases? Yeah, DNA is made out of 4 bases. Adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. However, you can only bind A and T or G and C. Anything else just won't work. These are called complementary base pairings. Should know a lot about this stuff. I guess so. Anyway, you should be able to solve the puzzle now. Give it a shot. Reposition each row so that A is connected to a T and each G is connected to a C. Bro, I'm not buying your set. That's long. That's long, bro. Xbox limits what headphones you can use? That's bullshit. I mean, I got my headphones like for like 15 quid secondhand. And they were like near new, so I was pretty happy with that. Okay. So what was it again? G to a C. Like this? Oh! Let's make sure that 2 T's end up here. Nah, but... Oh, shit. Wait. Go back. Whoa. Shit just got real complicated, bro. Hey! What that's long means? That's long just means... I mean, it's kind of... That's long. Like, that's a long task I'm not bothered to do. That's long. Did it. Let's go. Good job, Sigma. That was awesome. You want a treat? You're a turkey. What the hell? Stop screwing off. We don't have time for that. Now get over here and look at this. Huh? There's something on it. Alright, this is the password I wanted. I don't know why I bother taking pictures of everything because the game saves it for you, but like, I guess it's like slightly faster, isn't it? But like, that's bullshit. Yeah, basically, yeah, like, it can be, yeah, it can be used that way. Like, let's say like my friend is like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example. like let's say, yeah, I'm in school and I do all my work and I think it's perfectly fine. And then my teacher comes up to me and she's like, Christian, mate, that could be worked on. You need to do a little bit more. And then my response would be, oh, but miss, that's so long. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or like, let's say I'm chilling with friends and they're chatting about their girlfriend, whatever. Oh my God, yeah, she cheated on me and she was saying this, and I'd be like, that's actually just long. It's actually just long. It's actually just a long day. Alright, let's hit it with a moon, star, and a sun. Yes, it opened. You did it. You found a gold file. Oh, shit! The blue one is what we want, not the green one. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Oh, I thought the whole point was if you complete it on hard mode, you automatically get the gold file. I didn't... Oh, I thought the green one is what we wanted. Okay. I understand it now. Okay, we're going to have to replay every fucking thing. Oh, I guess not I don't have to platinum the game on stream, but I do kind of want to. Ha! It opened. Awesome. The suspense was killing me. Okay, what have we got here? First is... Village on Clover, bro. Where's Flower 5 coming, bro? A map says floor B. Right, let's keep going. There's a lot of stuff in here. And then there's the moon cards. Next up, we've got a notebook. Anything interesting? I can't read any of these. Are these even letters? What the heck is this? Isn't it a journal? It's got dates and stuff. Maybe, but I can't read any of this. What language is it? Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian? They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Anyway, what else have we got here? There's like 2 more things. Axelavir. Is that medicine? What's it say on the label? A-X-E-L-A-V-I-R. Axelavir? Axeliva? Wait, didn't Luna say something about this? You're right! This is Axelavir. It's the cure for Radical 6. Whoa, hold on. Let me see that. Later. We need to get out of here. See, remember what I said last stream, bro? I bet Dio is trying to keep it from Quark. Yeah, we've got to get this stuff to Quark. First, we have to get out of this room. Yeah, that's easy. You got it, right? Got the key. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Let's go, bro. Lock at the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? Let's do it. Let's just get it over with. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Give it to me.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Not gonna lie, Quark's voice just pisses me off. Yeah, he sounds too anime.
There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check. Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Huh?
First off, this machine. We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
No.
I was just wondering what it was.
Well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer that. Look at this side here. There's a name or something. IG Replicator?
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's a copy machine.
Yeah, probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Maybe it copies whatever medicine you put there. Any ideas?
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
Someone get this hoe, man! She pissing me off! Of course. This machine must be here so we can make all the ice cream we want. Are you nuts? You're an idiotic... I feel bad, but it's like... facts, bro. In other words, an IG.
Oh, good one.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes.
That was not a stupid joke. It's a very highly sophisticated deal. I swear to God, if you keep doing this, I'm not gonna say that.
There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
Oh, don't grow a moral compass now, fucking asshole. He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's
Probably
right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue. Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah.
The vial. Could you show it to me again? I didn't
Why?
really get a good look at it before.
He's gonna destroy
You
it.
guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Axelavir?
Yeah, definitely. As I spoke, he pulled the vial out my pocket. See? It's written right there on the label. Exhilavir.
You really are an idiot. Although I
Huh?
guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
What? I don't... The words were barely in my mouth when he moved. Before I could even think, the vial disappeared from my hand. Hey, what gives?
What are you doing?
Dio slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. I'll even give it back to you later.
No, not later. Give it back
I
now!
think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Request?
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
Ally? Wait, is that why you took the medicine? To blackmail me?
Horrible! You're using Quark's life as leverage.
That's arsehole moves, bro. But, as I said, he's just playing the game. And I can never hate for that. Let me give myself a little more space then. How far can I go? I can still quite far. Yeah, they're gonna give me myself a little bit more space. As I said, he's just playing the game.
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so.
In fairness, right? Yes, it's annoying, like the way Santa was annoying. But when Santa was just playing the game, he was being an arsehole for like no reason. This guy's being an arsehole because he knows he's got to, bro. I didn't realize. Oh wait, what is? I'd be happy to give you back to you if you do what I say. I didn't realize that they started to hurt. That I curled my hands into fists. If you would only give me an opening.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
He patted his pocket gently.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
That must be why he never found. Oh shit! I literally said last stream, bro. Dio's trying to hide it. I literally said that last stream, bro. I been on him, bro. Been on him since day one. But shit, y'all wanted to call me crazy? Say I didn't know my shit? How you feel now? How you feel now, bro? And my focus is a little bit off now that I've moved it. Alright.
That's
Damn
not
it.
fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever. It's about one thing. How well you can manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be.
That sounds like being clever.
So, what are you gonna do? Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
Fine. I promise.
Sigma!
Clover! Do you have any better ideas? Didn't think so.
Ah, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works, but don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens.
Do you know what I do, yeah? I would, because obviously he's playing the unfair game, right? A big part of this game is getting people to not like you. I would tell everyone. I don't give a fuck if he smashes it. Because if I say, yo, he has the thing, he's trying to hide it, and then he smashes it, everyone's on him. Everyone is on him, bro. Everyone's on him. Is that not infinitely more in my favor than allying with him? And also, I would tell Kay first. I'd be like, Kay, can I chat to you in private? Yo, Dio's doing XYZ, XYZ. Obviously, I can't fucking fight him because I don't want him smashing the ting. You are a big robot man. Beat the shit out of him. The fuck is he gonna do to you?
See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
With one last self-satisfied chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room. Nah, man. He's actually good at the game. He's like, oh,
Are
Aura.
you really going to do what he says?
I have to. If I want this damn kid to live. Yeah.
Sigma, you've only got one BP right now.
Oh! I forgot that!
If we choose ally and he chooses betray,
I know. I'll drop to -1 and that means I'll get
but
penalized.
that means
Look, it's not like I want to, alright? If we don't do as he says, then he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will. Quark will.
so you're going to die to save his life? That's... Why would you do that?
But, oh, wait! We know that there's the poison antidote. We could use that. Let's see. We don't know where the game's going. In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. Everyone else is probably finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. I didn't wait for Clover's response. Alright, we're going to pick a lie. And we're going to see what happens. Actually, a lie is the longer chain of events. We're going to click betray and get that ending first. And then we're going to hit a lie. And maybe I won't feel as bad picking the worst option if I know I'm going to pick the better option immediately afterwards. I don't like having to watch this whole fucking cutscene every time, but it is what it is.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game...
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
In one of his hands was a moon key. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned, and slid it back into his pocket. God, that's so cool! He has so much aura! Oh my god! I wish I could be as cool as him. Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just something comes over me, bro. Okay. Something comes over me, bro.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve.
Okay. I did not accidentally mute my ship.
I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to the next round.
Shit, he's gonna kill me, bro. I glanced around the warehouse. Alice and Kay were back. As was Fi. And of course, Clover. Where's Tenmyouji and the rest of them?
They're in the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyouji and Luna are looking after him.
I see.
How's he doing?
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
Shit. No change then,
Right.
huh?
So what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory.
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yeah.
Was there any of that Excelivir?
Yes! And he has it! Get him!
Don't tell those other... I hear one...
My eyes flicked to Dio for a moment. No, nothing. Beside me, Clover bit her lip.
I see.
She knows I'm lying, bro. She's been through this, bro. You know she's got the ting as well. So how'd it go with you? Find anything interesting? Fi only shook her head. With a unison of movement that almost looked choreographed, Alice and Kay shrugged.
Where does that leave us?
We're about to vote, and we probably shouldn't be sitting around dawdling.
We've still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
Oh, okay.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice, Kay, and Tenmyouji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelivir hidden somewhere in there.
I don't find you funny. What a bastard.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
Well, I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's doing.
Glad
Then I
that's
will.
settled.
Then I will see. Look, it's no 5 following me and shit. Barking. She nodded to Clover, and then they disappeared. To be fair, Dio can't hear what we're saying right now. I'm gonna be like, y'all know that guy? Yo, you know what he did, bro? Y'all wouldn't believe it, bro. She nodded to Clover, and then they disappeared through the magenta door. Dio and Kay followed a few footsteps behind. Got it. Okay, then. Guess we should be going to.
Hold on. Show me that journal first. Dio told me about it. He wouldn't tell me anything about the lab, except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language.
I can hear it in his voice. They probably asked him what he found. He said, oh, well, we found some cards, and we found this and that, and some notebook with some sort of bullshit language. You know what I'm saying? He sounded exactly like that.
You said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Yeah, one sec. I dug the journal in my pocket and handed it to Phi. She began to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
This is Latin.
Latin? You mean you can read it?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
What happens? So in other words, no.
Pardon me
We're
for
just
not
talking.
being able to translate a dead language on the fly. This looks like some kind of research log. It's not going to be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice kind of stuff. I can understand a little of it. Mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Phi started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. Then suddenly she stopped.
Wait. I can read this one. Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What's it say?
Don't rush me. This is gonna take a minute. Interesting. All right, I think I got it. It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
Why did they write it in Latin? It's 2028.
Not sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body is affected by Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. If we assume the brain currently operates on a 1-1 basis with regards to time, Radical 6 reduces this to 1/6, or approximately 1 to 0.408. This means that for each second that passes outside, the patient only feels 0.408 seconds that have passed inside. Therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2.45 seconds, or √6, have passed outside. In other words, when 10 seconds pass in the real world, a patient with Radical 6 would say if only 4 seconds has passed. This is why the virus has been termed Radical 6. And that's why Quark was saying, man, you guys are talking so fast. You know what I'm saying? Radical 6 is another term for what is also known as the root operation, the function inverse to taking of a power. In a less mathematical sense, it can also be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. The exact cause of this is unclear, and although there is of yet no direct link between suicidal urges and the reduction in brain processing speed, many believe that they are not unrelated. Those affected by Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if it were a video cassette being fast-forwarded. For instance, although the patient believes only 10 seconds have passed, the fact that 24.5 seconds have passed, given this increased speed of input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information, able to keep up begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempt to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of this virus. That's probably the proof we need to convince Clover that we didn't kill Alice. That's probably the proof we need, bro. Research suggests that targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we have been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. Thus far, however, we've been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I have continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads leading into and out of town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with a constant buzzing of flies. At times, their swarms are so thick that when one passes, it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun. Damn. Every day I see more crows, and rats are everywhere feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy looking creatures are the stray cats, who have grown fat on a plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. I don't know how many were saved, but I fear only a handful. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one. Whoa, that's a lot of information. Now I know what the virus does to you, though. If you get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6. That's about, what, 40%?
That isn't the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Yeah, you're right. That would explain why Quark was, well, trying to kill himself.
There are 2 other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet.
So then what the fuck is Exelivir?
What do you make of that?
What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just haven't found one when this journal was written? Yeah, it could have been written way before, to be fair. I mean, from what we know, there's a drug called Exelivir that causes it.
But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second, I'm getting confused. When was this thing even
December
written?
29th. No year.
Well, then there's no way it was written this year.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions. The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities?
Wouldn't be surprised.
But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
So this place might be one of those underground shelters, which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected. We would have been thrown in here to keep us safe.
I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
Well, Quark's been infected,
And
right?
maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be
Just
bad.
think about it for a minute. If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense.
Why there's an infirmary, why there's the DNA lab, why there's...
Maybe we've been here for a long time. Like, maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades. While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened. And whoever had this journal made this entry.
And then once the antiviral treatment was finished, they woke us up?
It's all just speculation, but...
No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like a pretty plausible scenario, but we were all captured before the pandemic started, right? And how would they have put us to sleep for that long? I mean, how would they have known to do that? Most importantly, why the hell are we playing the nonary game if the point of this place is to save us? Letting a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
We don't have enough information to make any real conclusions. I think we should see if we can find anything else.
Fire Betty finished speaking before she took off for the magenta door. Hey, when you come into the infirmary with me?
Changed my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
And with that... she was gone. Let me see something. Oh yeah, we still haven't played the game. I thought we would be like here. I forgot we haven't played the game yet. Is there proof it wasn't a murder? Yes, there is proof. I think this changed, actually. This icon changed from a black question mark to this, which might mean we've unlocked what we need. Let's go back to that once we're done. No. Man, I let out a long tired sigh and started off toward the infirmary. Yeah. How's he doing?
Seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Thank God.
Still sleeping.
Mind if I have a look?
Go.
Made my way around the partition to that side of Quark's bed. The journal and the thing fired I talked about would definitely need to be addressed, but for the moment, the AB game is what I needed to concentrate on. Lives were at stake. Mine. And Quark's. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. The journal was telling the truth, and as soon as the anesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Or perhaps he'd just get out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep anesthetizing him forever. I have never seen that word, bro. Obviously anesthetic, but I've never seen anesthetizing. Okay. And the only one way to save Quark was with that Exelivir. Unfortunately, Dio had stolen it. If we wanted to get it back, Clover and I would have to vote ally, but if I did, there was an excellent chance I would end up dead. The question was then, what to do? Sacrifice myself to save Quark, or keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself? It was so faint I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa.
Oh shit, that scared me and I don't know why. I didn't expect so close to my ear.
Grandpa.
He shifted a little, then fell silent again. It was enough, though. What on earth had I be thinking? How could I have even considered letting a child die in my place? Suddenly my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. That I'd been considering letting Quark die, even for a minute, was pathetic. There was only one choice! There had only ever been one choice! No way was I going to leave Quark to die! Yo, I'm putting effort into that. Hold up. My hands tightened into fists as I looked down at him. And the uncertainty I'd felt before he was gone. I knew what I had to do.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote...
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back.
I hope you can fuck Quark over, probably. What about you?
Going. I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote...
I'll automatically ally. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
Tenmyouji-san! What are you going to do if Kay and Alice vote betray?
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round.
No! You can't do this!
I'd just be voting ally anyway. You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has 1 BP left. If I pick betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her.
Oh my god, Tenmyouji has a heart?
I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it. And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind. You see? Doesn't matter if I go into the AB room or not. My vote's the same either way.
Tenmyouji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. All right, take care of Quark.
Of course. You worry about yourself.
Let's go.
Okay.
Luna and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving Tenmyouji and Quark behind. When we got to the warehouse, we found everyone else waiting for us. Well, not quite everyone. One other person was missing. Hey! Hey! Where's Dio? Got notification apparently that Donald Trump ridiculed the Prime Minister of Canada. I wouldn't be surprised. Trump was pissed at Canada apparently. Because he was like, I want you to be the 51st state. And they were like, no. We're just not gonna do that. And then, from what I heard, this might be wrong. Because, chat, explain something to me, chat. What is Americans' obsession with thinking everyone wants to be American? Because, at least this is what I read on Twitter. I might be wrong. Apparently, Trump said to Canada, we want you to be the 51st state. They were like, no. And then, Trump was, like, pissed off and was like, oh, we don't need you anyway. I mean, just trying to help you. And then Canada was in talks with, like, the EU or something, gonna make some, like, allyship with them. And then Trump got pissed, saying, no, you can't do that. You're not allowed to talk to them. If you want to help, you come to us. And it's like, you just said you wanted nothing to do with them because they turned you down, you know what I'm saying? You want to be American, get my ass to Japan, everyone is respectful. That's true, bro. Damn. Got a little shit on my neck, bro. I must have got that shit while shaving. God damn. It got me insecure. Let me hide that shit. Oh shit! Okay, it's too high up. Doesn't matter then. But yeah, I found that really funny. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump was ridiculing Canada, bro. They rejected him like a girl rejects me. Y'all know I get played. Don't worry about that. Shut up. You're actually just not funny. You're actually just not funny. No one finds you funny, fam. Alright.
Take a look at the doors.
How the fuck do you snort? It's not snorting, bro. From the mouth. It's a growl. My animalistic side. That ain't no snort, bro. That ain't no snort. Don't worry about that. Here before the one on the far right was open.
And that would mean
that he went
exactly.
That bastard. He'd probably been. The beast is coming inside. Sorry, wait. I need to channel my inner anime voice actor to get this out. That bastard! He'd probably been worried I might try and take the Exellifer from him by force, so he'd hidden himself in the AB room. What a coward! I made up my mind to choose a lie, no matter what. But a part of me had still considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. Now he'd made sure I wouldn't get the chance to try.
Where's Tenmyouji?
Oh,
Luna explained Tenmyouji's choice.
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking Betray.
Right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes. As long as Tenmyouji votes Ally, I can't choose Betray. If I do, K's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
Whoa! Whoa! What was that laugh? What was that laugh? I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. I do not trust that guy. Man said, what if he forces you? And he went, what the hell was that? Was that just bad voice acting, or did they tell him to laugh like that?
You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
Fuck, he's so cool. I take it back, I trust him. His vocabulary choice is so awesome. I love the way he said, you needn't worry. I love that shit.
Really?
Of course.
Oh, he's such a little girly pop, too. Yeah, I would never do that. I wouldn't even hurt a fly. Little girly pop, bro.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself. Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well,
Like, it's fucking weird he's apprehensive to it, but I completely understand the reaction. Because that's such a jump. From saying, I won't hear, then don't go in then. Pardon? I didn't say all that.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why?
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
Hey! Hey! Pump the brakes! Pump the brakes! But here's the thing, right? He actually has got something that we don't know, because if they pick Betray, then they know for a fact it's because of him. So what would be the point? Oh, but then again, I guess it doesn't matter. He picks Betray, he gets 9 BP, he just leaves. No one's stopping him. Kay continued briskly toward the AB room as if he simply hadn't heard Fi. Alice scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. Only seconds later, they disappeared into the third room from the left. Alice! Alice, my girl! Keep safe! Keep safe!
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna kill her. Okay, he might.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
But if he wasn't... If he was telling the truth, why does... Whatever.
Time's up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
They headed off to trot towards the second room from the right. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm with Carla.
Oh,
That's
okay.
just-
Right behind you.
I sighed to myself and headed towards the leftmost AB room. Voice crack? And Clover, shut your bitch ass up. Alright. I'm gonna click betray first just because it's the shorter outcome.
What are you gonna do?
I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm gonna choose a lie.
You can't! You'll die!
I'm sorry, Clover! I have to do this! It is my ultimate destiny! Go on without me! Yo, should I be a voice actor, bro? I'd fucking smash that shit. Bro! Did you see the test animation I did? I was so proud of it. I actually might make it into a fully fledged cartoon. 100%, bro. I actually had a lot of fun making it. Well... Well... You never know. Just because Dio told us to a lie doesn't necessarily mean he's going to pick betray. Yeah, this post was fire. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. The animation is a bit simplistic. I do think I want to put a little bit more effort into it when I make it into a full thing. With the mouths, I don't know. Like, it's really hard. I need to find a way to automate that. But yeah, like... I want to make that into like a 10-episode series. Like 5 10-minute episodes. As it 5 or 10-minute episodes, not 5 individual 10-minute episodes. It'll be like a 10-episode series. I think it'll be really, really cool. I'll voice most of the characters. I might get some friends in on it if they're down. I think it'll be really fun.
Do you really think a jerk like that is going to choose ally if he doesn't have to?
I've actually got an egg on her head. I think it's just like a little bomb, bro. Don't worry about that.
No. No way. He's got 6 BP right now. If he picks betray, then he'll have 9 points.
That's true. Well... well... What about you?
Huh?
You've got 6 PP too, right? If Dio chooses a lie and we choose betray, you'd have 9 PP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up.
Yeah! Don't talk to me! I know what your plan is! You're gonna leave us like you did last time! Duh! I can't let that happen! I'm actually so sorry. I'm actually so sorry. I actually don't know what comes over me. It's okay.
I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick
Dio.
betray. That's who he is.
You bitchy liar, Clover. I'm trying to tell you that I've made up my mind. That's who I am. The only choice is a lie. It's the only chance we have to get that medicine back.
That's why Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Excelivir, even if you do what he says?
Duh. She has a point. Even if I do pick a lie, there is no telling what he'd do. I have to think carefully about my next move. Maybe he won't, but I can't guarantee. But I can guarantee that he'll destroy it if I pick betray. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, then I guess I don't have a choice. I'll be pushing that button.
No! Huh? Before I realized what was going on, Clovey ducked past me and ran towards that voting machine. No! Stop! I snatched her by the arm and hauled backward with all my strength.
Ow!
I'm sorry. It hurt me more than it hurts you. But I have to do what I have to do! Sorry. Guess that was a little too hard, huh?
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Well, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But you're gonna die!
Yeah. But I guess a guy like me deserves that, right?
Dio's going to kill you! You can't do this! I don't want you to die.
I have to do this. And you will avenge me after my death. Because together, we are virtue's last reward.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I'm sorry, Clover. I have to do this. Thank you. It's nice to have someone care about me for once. Do something whimsy and mystical.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. I want to pick betray first, but the emotion is so high, I have to pick a lie. I'm sorry. I have to. The emotion is so high, I need to continue this. I'm sorry.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
I'm guessing this is... No.
Results will be... Thank you. Ambidex gates now opening.
Yep, a lie. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me, I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed towards the results screen.
Sigma.
Don't talk to me! I made up my mind! I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight. I kept walking. I made my choice. I will die an honorable death!
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Oh shit! Kay and Alice picked Betray! Oh shit, I just clocked that! Oh, Kay beat the shit out of her. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Chill. Y'all chill. Chill. Dio has 9 as well. Even if Kay doesn't want to leave, Dio's going to open the door. Kay's going to leave. Oh,
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Suddenly all eyes were on me. Bro, you don't even try. Shout it! Yo! Dio has the accelerator. He made me do it. You know what I'm saying? I felt the weight but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything falling into my veins, but I knew it was there. First being the anesthetic Soporo. I blinked, my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, and then I gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma!
Bro. This idea is so funny to me. Like, you're chilling, right? You look at him, you're like, oh shit, he's gonna die. And he just goes on the floor, he's just like... That's actually deep. I think it's just funny in my head, because obviously I haven't been in this situation before. So my mind's kind of playing it, but like, could you... you have to remember, Sigma's a big guy. So he's just on the floor. All his muscles have just stopped. He's just...
Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Trying to open my eyelids were like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that Dio was in front of the number 9 door. Damn it! You'll keep your promise, God damn it! I groaned with a Herculean effort, lifted my head, and then slugged my body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, and a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last... A smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw out my hand in front of him. Give it back! Give me the medicine.
Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just send me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the
And
laboratory.
Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
Matt. Man said so! Man said so what? I've got the thing! Alright, that's how he wants to play the game. That's how he wants to play the game. That's how he wants to play the game. It doesn't even concern him anymore. It doesn't even concern him. That's not even aura, bro. That's just being an asshole. He's won the game. I kept my promise. Now you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There wasn't a chance he wouldn't give us. There was a chance he wouldn't give back. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could, and I got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said unmistakably Excelivir. It was the real thing. Clover! Thank you! Bro, this is reminding me of this jokes scene. It's like, I don't know what film it's from, but you know the guy that plays Professor X in X-Men, not the old guy, the young one with the long hair. It's this scene of him, and he's in pain, and it's a completely different film, but he references X-Men, and he's like, oh, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. It's just like an X-Men First Class. It was such a good scene. It was such a good scene. Have you seen the scene? It was such a good scene. I don't know what. There are just so many things that make me laugh, especially because it's the same fucking guy from Split. I didn't know that, bro. That scene is so jokes. I'll show it in a sec, bro. That scene is so fucking funny.
Right.
Oh, shit. She actually, like, crouched down. Oh, wait, no, that's just the fucking thing. I thought she actually crouched down.
Of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. At least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma! Sigma! Sigma!
You see how they call me a Sigma? Because then I'm a Sigma male in that. I guess this is it.
First, is this over real? Which put you to sleep? 9 minutes later, the tubocurin is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could...
9 minutes. So the program just had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it. About 4 minutes already passed me, left with 5, give or take a little. 5 minutes, I'd be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? Give her a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma, you can do this. Clinging desperately to what little conscience I had left, I rackled my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? Has to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think! If only there was a way out, I'd find it! I wasn't ready to give up on life yet! There had to be an answer! Bro, we know the answer. There's the ting. Is that not it? Is there something else? This is all dead fucking things right now, bro. It's all just dead, fam. Okay. Oh wait, shit, I didn't mean to press that every fucking time, bro. How many times have I seen this intro, bro? Fuck's sake. Junpei, we don't. His name is not Junpei! Junpei is not here! Right, let's go down. Let's finish this branch off. 5 minutes of life. Lock number 3. Okay, let's pick Betray first. Yeah, Junpei is just him, bro. It's funny how short this scene is, but it was so long for us because of all the shit I was doing. Betray. I feel kind of bad, though, fighting with Clover just to pick Betray anyway. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, it skipped some shit. It doesn't usually do that if you haven't... Wait. Oh, no. That's the... Oh, the footage has been recorded. Dio glanced over at us as he exited his own room. I looked away before he could make any eye contact.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said. I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I think I would have chosen Betray if I was in your position. We'll find another way, all right? We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it. And I'm sure Alice will help us too.
Did you tell her?
It's okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
Yeah. Imagine you lied this time. Yeah, fucking asshole. Now, question is Kay gonna leave?
Results, please.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Sorry. I decided to choose Betray. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Oh, so you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of cold-hearted bastard are you? Please, just give it back.
Hey, Sigma, what are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it right now?
Nah, I don't have it. Well,
What?
I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
No! The moment the words left his house, I knew what he planned to do. No! Don't! I towards him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the vial out of his pocket and brought it up. Threw it to the ground.
No!
You bastard!
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise. If you'd chosen Ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourself.
If I chose Ally, I would be dead! Gah. I've had enough. Something snapped in my brain. Bastard! Ah! I let out a guttural roar and leapt forward, only to be stopped short by a firm hand on my arm. It was Phi.
Hold it.
Hold up! Phi's strong as hell! Why are you
Because
stopping
this
me?
isn't the time for that.
Huh? What do you mean it's
Look at
not
the number
for-
9 door.
No! Kay was a decent in front of the door. What is he? 9. His PP is 9.
What?
Suddenly we were all running toward Kay in the number 9 door. Oh yeah, where is Alice? Where is Alice? Oh, shit. Okay. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing.
God! I can't even be mad at him! I can't even be mad at him! I might actually start saying that! And I take the piss, and my friends are like, are you kidding me? I would do no such thing. I did what I did.
I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself.
Could have consulted us first.
That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable, but as I said, I do intend to call for help.
I believe him. He wouldn't lie to us.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do. This is the most logical choice.
He's actually fair. Actually fair. I like that when I did it, everyone was on me. When everyone else does it, no one gives a fuck.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed, but you needn't be concerned.
Because you're an asshole. That's true. That's true. I was doing too much.
She is only sleeping.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm afraid to die and shout, fuck them kids! Fuck them kids! He's dying anyway!
No. What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
He's a danger to society! He's an actual danger!
Hey, god damn it, wait!
Dio charged at K, but the larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the door just before it closed. It's like every time you choose Betray, you get a bad ending. You have to ally if you want to progress. Yeah, Dio is so fucking bad.
This ends.
Then again, okay, so he tried to lunge at Clover. Clover's obviously nimble. She fucking sidestepped it. Tried to lunge at K. K's too fucking big. He's like, obviously. But when he gets me, it's fucking easy game. Whatever.
Thank you. As the game is over, escape, please.
Game over. K sidestepped him. I feel like that's not that hard though. He's like really big. A sidestep for him is like fucking 50 steps for us. All right. Now let's go back to here. All right, let's skip through. Let's see if...
Are you nuts?
Then who did...
Clover.
Wait a minute.
No.
Don't. There's... If she...
Hey, don't you think just assuming...
Prove to me in 10... Or I'm going to... You're all... 9.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Clover. 6. Clover.
Okay, let's see if we can use what you learned in the other one.
3. 2. 1.
What the fuck? Why were they carrying Clover? We didn't get that ending. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Oh, maybe it's not, because what I thought was happening was they were showing you what you did to learn that. Maybe it's more, it's just showing you a glimpse of every single ending. A bit like in like a show opening, it shows clips from each episode, even the ones that haven't happened yet. Kind of like that. Because I guess for him, he sees every universe at once. Suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist. What are you... Clover, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No.
I can't believe it's not murder.
No. There's no way she'd do that.
It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with a scalpel.
Where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well?
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes, I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
So she could have taken the scalpel then.
You're lying! This is all a lie! It has to be!
It's not. It's the truth.
Why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
You just said she killed herself. Just tell me the truth. Then prove
I am.
it. Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do! I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Well, Alice would have it then.
Fi, can you? I don't feel like touching a dead woman's body. Can you take a look? Her hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. There it was, the journal. Fi turned hands to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin, so I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open when she looked back up at me with both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin, but translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before.
Page 216. Huh? Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Fi's frown deepened, but she did as I'd suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with a renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
I just knew.
You just knew? Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Clover wants to hear what it has to say, right?
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few minutes of whispering her to herself in Latin, Fi began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Radical 6 reduces.
Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
Fi shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Tenmyouji, and now this journal entry. There was no more hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated. She collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs. Let's go, chat!
We've got a problem.
Let's go, chat!
It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Shit. Only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Fi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
Valid.
So she was a magenta pear, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she?
So we've now witnessed Clover lose her brother and deal with it, and now you've witnessed her lose her friend and deal with it.
You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please. You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. And then with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
All right, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
You know, you can get a look at those hungers now. She's a dead woman, bro. All right. Quark's got the yellow bracelet. Facing your partner, right?
Can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we don't have stuck in the AV room. Okay, let's go. Let's see the rest of you once we picked up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Quark, you're awake.
Yeah, I just woke up. Hey, where's everybody else?
When's he gonna try to kill himself?
Oh God, Quark.
Tenmyouji's entire body shook with emotion as you drew closer to him. Because she's not showing off her body to everyone, seems like she would be loyal. Nah, but there's no explanation for why they dress like that. Why do they do that? And I don't think they do that in the third game. It's only in the first and second, but it's never really explained why they do that. Do you know what I think it is? Because Lotus had some mad important job. Maybe the less you wear in the game, it signifies how important you are in the real world. Because Lotus was in some, like, other shit as well. And then obviously we have Clover and Alice who work with fucking secret services or some shit. When Quark proved to indeed be corporeal, Tenmyouji let out a cry and threw his arms around him.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
That's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But...
Santa was dressed lightly. That's true. But I guess... with Santa, it wasn't so much he was important in the real world, but he was very important to the story. Because he was why everything happened. But then again, Akane wasn't dressed up like that either. Let me Google it. Why do characters wear so little? Zero escape. Why do they make Clever and Alice look absolutely ridiculous? Alright. Ah! Okay. Should 10 years from now, dress out like a stripper. Okay. So it says some spoilers, right? So I'm not going to read it. But as far as I can tell, there is no reason for it. Lotus was a belly dancer. So this guy says, the guy who asked the question, he says, in the last game, the one lady who's kind of skimpily dressed at least had a reason for it. She was a belly dancer, a pointless detail to the game, but at least it was a reason. Clover was some hip schoolgirl with an ultra short skirt, but that's fine, that's whatever. Then someone replied, actually, Lotus is actually a computer technician. She just likes dressing like that. I don't think it's obviously like as a thing of like sex appeal and whatnot, like to get the game to sell. But I do feel like it's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, to draw us in. But I do think it's another one of those things of it's just, they just like it. They just dress like that because they want to. And it's like, it's fair enough. You know, guys walk around shirtless all the time. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm all for inclusivity. You know what I'm saying? If you want to show off half your body and walk around, then you do it. You know what I'm saying? It's a free world, man. It's a free world, honestly. Tenmyouji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, but I could see tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenmyouji deserved a few minutes. I left them alone. At last, Tenmyouji seemed to recover and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Why are you lying to me?
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
Wait! Whoa! Did you just clock what he just said? I should never have gotten you involved in all this. What does that mean?
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kind of silly.
Fuck you, kid. You ain't no shit. Put your ass back to sleep. I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. I got the feeling Tenmyouji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
Well, we've got about 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on. How do we get...
Okay, we're going.
Follow me. Yeah. I'm gonna have to download some of these songs and start using it in my edits. Quite looking at Alice, bro's a goon off a lie. Oh, 100%. You have to keep that kid away from her, bro. That's a sexual awakening. Sexual awakening waiting to happen.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Wait, so do we get any choice here? Surely a whole new part of the flowchart is about to open, right?
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake.
Maybe Zero's just the gooner? Maybe. No, but Zero didn't dress them up that way. They just are. Ace seemed like a gooner. Ace is just a creep.
And fully recovered, apparently.
We know Sigma is. He can't get his eyes off Clover.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
See, now it's like, I don't know if K is one of those characters that's like, he actually means it when he's being nice to you, but he also looks out for himself when the time comes, or if he's just always looking out for himself and he's just lying.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I looked at the others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were only a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
Can you imagine? What are you guys talking about? I'm fine. From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which
All
door?
of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I like Fi. I like the way she talked, though.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
Luna, chill. Kay and Clover only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
Any objections? All right, let's move.
30
Very cool
seconds
getting to
remain
Fi.
until
No, but you goon to her for her
chromatic
looks. I
doors
goon to her
close.
for her brains. And she gonna give me some brain if you know what I'm saying.
Hurry it up, Fi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
Come on, guys. There's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
Looks, bro. Why do you think I don't go into Lotus? To be fair, Lotus was beautiful, man. Oh my god. Lotus was so beautiful. I kind of miss her. I might play 999 again.
2, 1, 0.
Fully dressed last game, yeah, but you can still goon for looks, bro. Look at the pink hair.
Doors closing.
You know, some guys really like hair. Me, one of them. I always like hair, bro. Okay, where did we end up? Director's office. Oh, shit. Wait, I want to go down. Oh my god. Bro, we're still not in the next section?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe.
Let's check the mod, bro. What are you saying? Or was smart last game. Now she a bitch. No, that's true. No, but then again, she hasn't changed much from last game. Last game, she was still making the weird jokes. Last game... Do you know what it is? Last game didn't have many moments where you could do something selfish. You had to create it. Like when Santa got the gun and did that. If the gun wasn't there, Santa wouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the question really is, if Clover was given the chance to do something selfish, would she have done it? Because there is, for example, the time she kills you with an axe, even though you did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could say, oh, she lost her brother, but she was saying to you, like, oh, we can leave together, da da da. She's perfectly aware you did nothing. She's perfectly aware she could have left with you. She killed you anyway for the love of the game.
Or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. Okay. Oh, shit. Or she let everyone kill their brother together. That's true. No, but I swear she says something that implies that she knows he had nothing to do with it. Because I remember reading the chats like, yeah, we can leave together, Clover. And then she just killed me. Oh, that's part of the music. I was like, what the fuck? Bro, we have a whole new thing. Chat, are we gonna play it, chat? We gonna play it, aren't we, chat? She was mocking Junpei. I'm trying to think. Is there any moment she does anything that's like kind of bitchy in that game? I don't think so. But then again, the chance never... Because it's the same here. She's perfectly fine all the time until the chance presents itself. Like, she's always saying to you, oh, I trust you. Oh, da 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 da. Like, always being really nice to you. Always cheering you on. It's just because the chance presented itself. And she clearly has that same mindset of, like, everyone's against her. Check the mod yet again. Bro, she's a bitch in the science lab. She's not. Because she didn't say anything rude. She was chill. She was just making bad jokes. But she did that in the first game anyway. I don't think there's enough evidence to say that she's changed. I don't think there's enough. I think it's purely speculative. In a court of law, it wouldn't hold up. I genuinely think that. I genuinely think that, chat. Because she even, like, when Alice was killed, she said, oh, you're all in on it. And then tries to kill everyone. And then the Science Lab first game. Which one's the Science Lab? Is that the one with the two mannequins? What did she say that's bitchy in there? I can't even remember, bro. I guess I have to replay 999. Oh, no. With the science boy. Yeah, the mannequins. I just remember her making bad jokes. I don't remember doing anything like it was like outright rude. Is this a thing? What's this? I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card holder. A business card holder? Yeah! It's a file where you put business cards. They've got all these weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, then you'll get some sort of hint. We can only give it a shot. Lola and Tony, Bob and K.O. Wait, I need to verify. But you couldn't save me soon, or you want me dead. Oh yeah, I remember. You're not the science boy. Yeah, not the two mannequins one. The other one with the guy in the wires. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. So she is kind of bitchy in the first game. Yeah, so she hasn't changed much. She's just like this. Alright, so currently, that's here. Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't mean to do that. We don't have enough information. So, right now, yeah. I just want to quickly see. So, if I do this, these two have swapped. Yeah, okay. So, this is that one here. I think there's meant to be a K. Because yeah, there wasn't any opportunities for it, but it does. It is showing how. Should also argue with Snake. I don't think arguing with Snake is bitchy. I think that's just Snake, obviously doing things, but he's blind, so she worries for him. I think that's just that. I don't think that's that crazy. I think it's also a fear of abandonment. So we're clearly making some sort of number here. What number is that? What number looks like a K? Why can't I remember? I don't think there is one. Maybe some of them are letters and some of them aren't. Does that look right? No. Oh, I see a 9 and a 3, right? I didn't mean to do that. Three, 2 zeros, and a 9. Then we got a 3. What are these meant to be? Enough information. I need to find more clues. Okay. A balloon. You want it, Quark? I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Really? How old are you? I'm 20. What? No way. Gotcha. Yeah, you ain't funny, kid. A globe. Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think somebody glued a piece of paper onto it. See if we can get it off then. You found a world map. To view it, press vial. Okay. Oh, this is another one of those. Give me a little photo of that. Thank you very much. Looks like a green coaster. The stain on there makes it look like something was sitting here earlier. Okay. What was this? Ha! Now this is brandy. Fier Perrin's 200-year-old reserve. You can tell that just by looking at it? I can smell it. That's some nose you've got there. Here, let me have a taste. I don't think so. How can you be so cruel? Expensive brandy. Oh wait, shit, what's that? Bruh. There's a screen built into the credenza. It looks like there's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. When is this starting? Beats me. Could just consider the story with no puzzles in between. That unlocked. Yeah. That'd be cool. It's just I feel like why would you want to do that after you beat the game? And I mean, I guess technically you can, because once you beat the game, you can skip anywhere. So you can just experience the story and then skip all the puzzles. Because you have to remember as well, all the passwords are predetermined. I mean, we don't even have to play the puzzles now. I could just Google the passwords and then leave. But where's the fun in that? Well, my money says that just means it won't do squat unless you mess with it somehow. Bet you gotta have a look at something else. What is this? Those training machines you see on late-night infomercials? I think it's a facial recognition device. A what? You put your hands on either side and hold your face in front of that lens. Checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. Huh. How did you know that? I'm in the salvage business. Every so often, one of these babies show up. Doesn't look like it's turned on. We got Grandpappy Sonny and this dude. Yeah, nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks awful lot like a keyhole. If we had a key for it. Maybe we could turn it on? I assume so. Man, the safe is really big. There's gotta be like $100 billion in there! You're such a kid. Maybe they're just hiding something they really don't want people to see. Like some videos. I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Did you say that from experience? Just opening up and find out. I don't think... See? Is it locked? Yeah. Circular input panel on top of the handle. It looks like one of those pressure exchange chambers door. It's the same thing we did then. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Purple to yellow, right? Is mostly out the way. So I can kind of do like a... Yep. Nice. Then green to pink. Oh. Gums in into my... Okay, why did you tell me? I'm not your dentist. Tell your dentist that piece of information. The fuck do you want me to do about it, bruh? Wait. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, white and blue, right? Do like that? Yellow to purple. Wait. Let me make use of this. White to blue. Could be like a... Alright? Like that. And then green to pink. Okay. Wait. Okay, white to blue. Could be like a... Yeah. And then green to pink. Don't know, it could be my acid drawing. And then... Because an easy space for this. Oh, I found a way. I didn't find a way. Wait. I did find a way. No. If this one goes up and around, and this one comes here, goes over here, goes over here. Okay, got it. I just fucking forgot what I figured out. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Lock in, chat. Go! I'm so good. I'm actually so good, bro. You did it. Nice work. Very impressive. Have a nice look inside. $100 billion! The Great Divide. Oh. I don't think... Sorry, guys. Looks like what we got is a binder and a deer. So, bind deer? What is this? Is there just making fun of us? There's a binder in the safe. It's got some piece of paper in it. You found page 1 of the business card instructions. You found page 2 of the business card instructions. The women are requesting the following positions. Carol likes being on the left. Anne prefers being near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. I don't know why I keep taking whatever. Do whatever helps, I guess. He's looking at me, Grandpa. Back it up. It's just fake. Y'all, I think one day when I make some money, bro, me and my friends should go to an escape room. We should see if these games have taught me anything. Okay, so first of all, this is work with Dia, Bob, Chris, John, Ian, Tony, and Michael. Carol likes being on the left. So let's say here for now. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. I'm so fucking good. Ooh, this shit sounds like something now. Book 334. It was a K. That's such a strange looking K. Book 334. What does it mean? Well, the book is a bunch of pieces of paper that are bound together with... I know what a book is. Book 334. Oh shit, I didn't notice this. Ah, this is cheap brandy. Alcohol this bad shouldn't even exist. So I think it's best if I dispose it safely with my... I'll be taking that. Be water. Should be sure so I have to judge with brandy until you taste it, so... No! Oh. Alright. That coaster's green. Looks like there used to be a bottle on it. Huh. Well, putting these pins of brandy in the coaster didn't seem to do anything. Yeah. Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? If you keep firing it with that laser, you're gonna ruin the brandy! Pull it out of there right now! Okay, Jesus. Look! The laser beam's bending all around inside this ball. Yeah, I made a parallelogram. I'll just leave it there, I guess. Maybe the screen changed now? It says it's still starting hot. Probably can't do anything with it right now. Okay. Oh, maybe we could put the deer head here. Suit of armor. Well, it's not really a full suit of armor, is it? Missing the helmet. So what do we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and call it suit of armor, okay? Suit yourself. Anyway, it's got some red paint in the neck and shoulder area. Sure as paint could be blood. Hey! Don't say stuff like that! Being in a room full of headless suit of armor is creepy enough! It's okay, kid. Don't worry. Alright, book 334. 334? I think these are philosophy books. The stuff in here is pretty sophisticated. Amazing you can get that far. Flip through the first one and open. My brain just said, screw this, I'm out. Historical Adventure Saga. There are 3 volumes. This looks like a collection of literacy analysis. You think it has any hints to help us get out of here? If it does, we're screwed. I think we'd starve to death before we got through all 4 of these tomes. Can I combine these? No. I want to go to this. Won't let me. Alright, whatever. Maybe it's not important. Wait, what's this? What's this? Is it one of those vacuuming robots you see on TV? You got me. Looks like a machine of some sort. Well, is it turned on? Don't think so. Let's see if... Nope, no luck. Huh, nothing. Might as well give up. Yeah. Let's go look at something else. We can always come back to it later. Alright. Well, well, what do we have here? I haven't seen a computer this old in a while. Something on the screen. It's a lion eating a hamburger? I really don't think so. The lion's got 2 heads. Looks like a monster of Greek myth or something. Quick smarter than me, 100%, bro. It's like it's asking for an ID and password underneath the lion, huh? Keyboard. I guess you can't enter anything then. We're either gonna get that now or we find like a password later that we can use. Drawing it. There's an old-fashioned looking computer on it with a binder. I'm gonna each of its hands. Oh shit, a short spear. A slingshot. Why the fuck would I want a short spear? Oh. Oh. Goodbye to the coaster, but... You read paint this part, something to do with the red section of the wall. Maybe press part of a letter. Can't tell from here. Oh, you can kill Dio? Maybe. In the middle of the room. Oh shit, a spear! Bro, use the... Okay. Slingshot. What can I put in the slingshot? Oh, wait. We have this. Can we put this up here? Look. There you go. Good paint on the wall. Looks like there's an outlet right next to it. Why would someone put an outlet this high up? Well, it's probably not an electrical outlet. What is it then? You're supposed to insert something into it. Like what? Maybe the deer? Yes, that's it. Remember how those 2 pegs on the back of the mount? I bet they fit perfectly. Give it a try. Looks like you were right. The mounted deer. The paint on the deer looks like it fits together. I'll tell what it is from here, though. E. Oh, shit. Looks like a tablet. Does it work? No. There's an empty slot in the back. So it doesn't have a battery? Guess not. Maybe if you could find a battery, might be able to turn it on. Find a battery. Book 334. Something with their hands? Yeah, fair point. We found... Oh, wait, no. 3, 4, 3. H. H-E-L. Might be P. Help. Maybe. Anything up top that we're missing? What is the point of this? There, that guy. Maybe that's meant to be the P? So I probably can't do anything with this right now. Okay. Maybe the spear can open this. It's not opening. It's locked? Yeah, looks like it. I don't see anything of the keyhole there. Diamond-shaped hole in the middle, though. Do you think we're supposed to stick something in there? Also, could you put that away? It's scaring me. The spear thing? Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Tip of that spear is... That's what I'm saying. Is it a key? Small key. Fuck would I need that for? Oh, this. Oh, alarm that's turned on. Looks like you managed to turn it on. Right now, well, why don't you give it a face to look at? One of ours? Yeah. Damn, none of our faces work. Face not recognized. Gender mismatch. What does that mean by gender mismatch? Must be a woman. He's a girl. 3 of us, none of us are women. Well, maybe if we dress Quark up as a girl. No! No way! Why don't you dress up then? No, I'm just thinking about that makes me want to puke. Besides, do you see a wig or makeup or anything around here? How would any of us dress up like a woman anyway? Dude, you totally want to do it. No, I don't! Hey, wait a minute. Maybe... What is it? Do you have an idea? Well, it can't hurt to try. Yeah, definitely worth a shot. How long has he had that in his pocket? Looks like a piece of paper. No, it's a picture. Oh yeah, I remember looking at it in the infirmary. Guess we'll have a shot. Yo! Look, the villain's secret hair. Huh. Didn't think that would happen. Guess recognition worked. Yeah. So, who is this girl? Hey! Stop! Is she a granddaughter? No. Well, who is she then? Ugh, damn it, fine. You've already seen her after all. Her name is Akane Kirishiki. I've been looking at her for a long time. Looking for her for a long time. Why? Because she's his first love. No! You've got it wrong! But you get that picture everywhere. I haven't seen it anywhere. Why don't you think anybody's watching you talk to it? I've seen you do it. Ugh. Huh, didn't make you for a hopeless romantic, Tenmyouji. Look, it's not about love. I'm not a goddamn romantic. Okay. You don't have to talk about her. I get it. Do y'all see the twist I'm telling you about, bro? I think he has a whole conversation about it, but we... Who is Tenmyouji, guys? Say it with me. I'll let you guys say it. I'll say it, bro. Who is he? Who is Tenmyouji? I'm trying to... Because we all know. We all know what the answer is now. Is Tenmyouji Akane's dad? He said that's his first love. You think it's her dad? Alright. We'll get there. You a little slow, but we'll get there. Look. Hey, there's a helmet with a suit of armor. Alright, so yeah, it's definitely a help thing. Yeah, that suits him. Let me sit on here. Pretty tight, Tenmyouji. All the excitement, well, it can't be easy for someone your age. Let me sit down for a bit. I'm not so old. I need likes of you worrying about me. That's so? Well, I think I'll just have a seat then. Tenmyouji said that Quark was lying, but it's the way he said it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna get that. Huh? What's that? You think maybe it's an eye watching us? I don't think so. I think it's a target. Like a bullseye? Yeah, you're supposed to shoot it. Okay, she's this thing shot to... Whoa, hold on there. Do you actually have something to fire? Oh, no, I guess I don't. What are you trying to shoot it with, then? With mind bullets. It's called telekinesis, Sigma. Anyway, I figured that it'd slip your mind like everything else. Here, I got this off the floor. Take it. Oh, this is the key we used to... Thanks, man. So I have to use my special psychic powers after all. Here goes. Aiming. 3, 2, 1, fire! Whoa. Nice aim. Got it right in the center. Mounted there. X and E. Something's off about it. Maybe the helmet. Looks like an L. A bookshelf. Something's... Why doesn't he say there's a H there? Is he dumb? Pull this. Why don't you just pull it? What's gonna happen? Come on. Is that really hard to figure? Is Junpei just old as hell? It's okay. I think he has like a whole explanation for who he is, how we got here, what he's doing here. I don't know when we get to it, but he's basically just told us. Is it really hard to figure out? You think you're gonna go back into the wall? Pull the damn thing and find out! Alright, I guess I'll start by sitting in the chair. Then I pull the lever. Here I go! There's a P painted on the wall. Battery. And then you see me looking at this right now. I can take care of it when I get back to the other room. I just wanted to spend time on my own in here, I'll be honest. Whatever, not like I have a choice. Ha! Let's have it turn on, look. Something showed up on the screen. I press the enter key on the right. It's help, bro. You did it! Good work, Sigma. Take a look at the screen. That it? That's it! Moon star star. Quick, easy, calm little escape room, you know what I'm saying? Good job, it opened! Good work. He was empty this time. Need two things in here. First, we've got the AB room key cards. Oh, these must be the star keys we were talking about. There's two of them. You guys take one, I'll take the other. Right, we're at Paris, only need it for the two of us. The other thing is the key, as usual. I'm sitting around, let's go. Wait, so if we go secret. AI is short for artificial insemination, which is a process by which eggs are fertilized without the use of a male organ. It is commonly used in the breeding of dairy cattle and pigs, but has also been... Oh, I'm being told in this case, AI stands for artificial intelligence, which is another thing entirely. I swear that's Junpei. Bro, the moment's passed, bro. I tried to push you in the direction. It was like very obvious he's Junpei. It's his first love. He fucking talks in the photo. Clover even said Junpei's been looking for Akane for time. And, oh, I know who Tenmyouji is. I trust him. And then Tenmyouji was just like, I've been looking for her. I thought it was a 2-and-2 situation. Maybe I got too excited. I think he explains it again, like, in a different ending entirely. I can't remember, but... it's obvious. 03 says, Bird Zero the Third says before he leaves, there are a few variations. Have a nice trick, have a nice chap, have a nice traitor. So this is just explaining all the stuffs. Go for it. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Akane said that she hasn't dated anyone. Yeah, but this game comes later. And also, to say that that's his first love doesn't mean that they dated. Because they very obviously loved each other. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even if they never ended up dating, it would still be his first love. They were fucking crazy for each other. Did you see the way they were doing? Yeah. Yeah, bro.
No.
Oh?
Damn it.
What?
What's wrong?
He left the photo.
I left something in the director's office.
What was it?
The picture. Ugh, how could I forget it?
Oh yeah, he must have set it down with your face recognition.
I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
I want to come with you.
Saying if I was right, over, you're right. You're right. He's fucking June. Oh my god. This is like everything is pointing to him being Junpei. Clover trusted him immediately, saying, "Oh, I know who he is. I know who he is." He has the photo of Akane. He's been looking for Akane. Junpei was looking for Akane. He's very obviously Junpei, right? He has a, I think he has another explanation about it, but I can't remember because obviously when I played this game, I didn't know who Junpei was. I don't think I cared that much. But yeah, he's Junpei's first love. But how the fuck is he so? That's explained later. I think he has a whole explanation saying I've like done XYZ, XYZ. You guys have done XYZ, XYZ. I don't know if that's where he says he's Junpei or if this is where you find out he's Junpei. But it's very obvious he's Junpei. He was Akane's first love. Like, yeah, they never dated. But that's such a black and white way to look at it. Just because they never dated doesn't mean they're not each other's first love. You know what I'm saying? They were fucking crazy for each other. Maybe I got too excited. The next game is called Zero Time. Yeah. And we'll be playing that, bro. We'll be playing that. Don't worry. But yeah, maybe I got too excited. Maybe I shouldn't have waited until he says it point blank. I thought it was very fucking obvious. You know? Considering everything's been pointing at him being Junpei. But yeah, I think the old woman that died is Akane. And I think he recognized her and was like, oh shit. And that's also why Clover said, I trust Tenmyouji if he is who he says he is. Right? And so that's crazy. Who the fuck is his actual son? We don't know. Obviously Quark's his grandson. Question is though, he's been looking for Akane for time, but he's obviously had a child. So does that mean that they dated for a bit and then she disappeared again? Or does it mean that as he's been looking for her, he's obviously dated and whatnot? Which is kind of fucked up. Because I mean, he's been in these other relationships fucking yearning for this girl, bro. But like, is what it is. Me too. But damn, isn't that fucking crazy? But yeah. I mean, now the secret's out the bag? Or he adopted. It could have been. Yeah. Yeah, it could have been an adoption thing. Now the secret's out the bag. If you want further proof that this is Junpei, just search up Junpei's full name on like a wiki or something. His name is Junpei Tenmyouji.
Nah, that's
obviously
fine.
You don't find that out in the last game. Because he was not blonde. Yeah, but his wife could have been blonde. You know what I'm saying?
Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma? The others are probably already waiting.
Also, this is like a grandson. It could be like a distant gene. Right, I'll see you later.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
I like that he calls me that, Mr. Sigma. He's got respect to my name. Everyone else calls me Sigma. He calls me Mr. Sigma. I watched them jog off towards the blue door. But yeah, I've mostly forgotten. I don't think he actually has anything to do with the game. I can't remember though. All I know is that I've been knowing he's Junpei. And I know why he's so old, but I can't remember why he's looking for Akane. Because I thought they find each other, but I guess I was wrong. I guess I should be getting back, man. My fucking... It's just that there's giant to it. Yeah, I thought it'd be bigger. There must be another time he explains it. But I remember it's like a whole thing. And they're like, yeah, I played this game before. I'm Junpei. I'm the Junpei. And I remember reading that as a kid and being like, who the fuck is Junpei? And that's how I found out it was a series. And I was like, oh shit, he was in the last game and da-da-da. And then I tried to play the other game. That's when I played Zero Time Dilemma. Why didn't he just say Junpei? Because obviously the game developers wanted it to be a secret. I think also because the reason why he's so old is a big part of the story. And I can't fully remember it. So I'm not going to say anything. Because he does explain that later. I hope he explains it now. I don't want to go through like loads of fucking endings. But yeah, he's Junpei. It's the biggest twist in the game I can remember. It's also a pretty big twist now that I've actually played the first game. Going into this blind, like, I don't know. I guess it's less of a big twist when you consider the fact that Clover's back as well and Alice. So it's not surprising. It's not surprising Junpei's here. It's surprising that he's so old. That's the twist. Now we just need to wait until he explains why he's so old. Because even I'm wondering now. Because why is Clover so young, but he's so old? And what has he been doing if he hasn't found Akane yet? That's your biggest? I think so. I can't remember anything else. I can't remember who K is. I can't remember why the game happens. I think there's one big twist about the outside world. But... yeah. Something... I might be wrong. But there's something about the outside world that's like, whoa. But if you ask me, my personal biggest twist is Junpei. Partially because his age is such a big part of the story. What if K is the dude on the radio? The woman who's been saying everything's done? Like the chromatic doors and shit? I don't think so. I doubt it. I think that's all just AIs. I mean, Zero Jr. is an AI. I can't remember who K is. I don't think he's anyone that we've seen before. Oh, and the dude talking about Radical 6. Oh! Possible. Doubtful. Because I think that recording happened like... yeah, that happened December 2028. Obviously, they're in the future. They've been kept asleep because of the pandemic. I mean, that's the theory they're going with right now. That's what Phi was like. We could have been asleep for decades. So I doubt it's the same guy. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I doubt it. But it's possible. It's very, very possible. Kay and Luna, Phi and Clover, and Dio. The moment Dio spotted me, dashed over to the rightmost AB room and slid his card through the reader. It would be weird if it was him.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
You know what I wonder though? Obviously in the last game it happens because they use the powers to save Akane. What if in this game... I love an air conditioner, bro. We don't have those in UK. I mean, we have them, but you have to buy them separately. I've heard in America it comes with the houses, bro. That's fucking crazy. Obviously, the last game happened because we had to save Akane. What if this game is happening because we have to stop Radical 6 somehow? And we use the future knowledge? I know there's one flashback scene. I know there's one ending where when you finish it, you can go back in the flowchart to before the whole game happens. But I can't remember why you do it. I think it's mainly for backstory purposes. I don't think you actually do anything there, but it's pretty cool.
45 minutes.
As he turned to look at me, I saw a flash of a smug grin.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it.
Stop telling me shit. I haven't told you anything. I've just said you can flashback, bro. I haven't told you shit. I don't remember shit about the flashback.
You see? I can be considerate.
But Tenmyouji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
Guess they forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it real quick.
They'll be here in a few minutes.
I can't remember shit about Dio. I think he's just here to be here.
No big deal.
Fuck this guy. Do you think Zero was sitting here like, who do I want in my 9? I need someone who's annoying as fuck. I need someone who's so damn annoying. Who's the most annoying guy I know? And chose Dio. While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were all no closer to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we had faced with. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. Is no one going to question me for knowing the notebook stuff?
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Before long, 20 minutes had passed since Dio had opened the door, and Tenmyouji and Quark were nowhere in sight.
Yes, I'm getting worried.
Oh, what if Quark started trying to kill himself type shit?
What if something happened to them?
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
No! 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 Ah! Keep away from me! No, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that far away.
Just don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
What does that even mean? Like, what are you even trying to say? I don't think... Okay. Look, I'm not going to the director's office. I'll be right back. No deal. No big deal. Alright, see you guys later. I gave a quick goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse. Yeah. Where are they? Not here. Huh? Junpei has an alias as old guy. I don't remember that. Unless maybe at the start of this game, then Sigma's like, and there was an old guy, and I guess that technically counts as an alias. I would say avoid the wiki just because you might accidentally read something that spoils this game or the next game. Because I almost did that when trying to search for why Clover and Alice don't wear anything. And I almost spoiled like something about them later on in the game, which you might have already known. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's quite easy to come across spoilers in this game because it's such a time jumpy game. But yeah, he is Junpei. I think it's the coolest fucking twist. I think when I didn't appreciate it enough the first time I played this game, I really wish I had played 999 before playing this the first time, but I didn't even know 999 was a thing. That's odd. There's nobody here. I just thought when I looked at his name. Shit, fair enough. The picture is gone, though. Tenmyouji and Quark must have been here then. But I also want to add, though, because I played this game first, I'll always view Tenmyouji as a first name and not a last name. So when I see Junpei's like wiki and I see Junpei Tenmyouji, it just doesn't make... It just like... It does something in my head that's like... Kind of like when a guy's name is like John Adams. You know, like two first names. I mean, John Adams is a bad example, but you know what I mean? Like those guys that have two first names as their name. It's like, bro... Like, why is the name John Tom? The fuck? I laid out the floor B map. They must have taken the door that faces the warehouse. After all, they probably went through the warehouse, out the blue door to the elevator. So sure, route. I have two first names. You're weird. You're odd. And you're weird. And that's okay. It's okay to be lost in this world. I kind of want to move these drawers. I think I might move them next stream. Yeah, I might move them next stream, you know. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of the long way around. Looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. This was a huge waste of time. It's not my fault, it's my parents' fault. Fairs. I'm just saying, I think it's weird. And I think that's how I view Tenmyouji now. Shit. Might as well head back, I suppose. I really fucking love that instead of making new art, they use the same art from the last game. I fucking love it, man. I fucking love that shit. I packed up the map and I headed toward the door when... Huh? There was a light on where I hadn't been a light before. What? Why is that thing on? I messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. Saw some wave of inexplicable ass name. He has two last names. No, I don't think so. Junpei is a very first name. I do think it is somewhat of a common Japanese name as well. Maybe not nowadays. Maybe back in the day. I've definitely heard of a couple Junpeis. But no Tenmyoujis. The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously. Edging? The machine was in arm's reach now. I stretched my hand out towards it, slowly slipped.
So, you finally made it.
No, you're...
I am Zero. I was the one who brought you here.
He's wearing a bracelet.
You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky. As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions.
Why is it everyone in this game has such a fucking crazy fit?
Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
I considered taking a swing at him, but decided that was spectacularly futile, and I kept my bald fist at my side.
Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide is also limited. I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you. First, I will tell you about termites.
Why?
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now.
Yes!
Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects. I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate. So I ask that you listen carefully.
No, let's speak up.
Have you ever seen a termite mound?
No?
They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space. So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where? No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds.
Okay.
Now, consider humans. Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring? There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA. No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites.
Why have you told me this? Am I the only one that doesn't fucking understand what he's trying to say?
We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal.
Don't give me an existential crisis.
You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand
Let me
what
chat
we're
up.
doing.
Fuck it. I kind of don't like it above my head, bro.
Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it.
I want that jacket so bad.
Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty.
Okay.
And you are about to catch a glimpse of it.
Oh?
Or have you already?
What?
That's enough on that subject, I think. Consider what I've said. Now, let's move on to the second topic. It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and, in fact, the lives of several billion other people. I realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you.
This is one of those things. We need to note this down for later.
It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1.
Oh, shit. Bomb?
Are you ready? I will only say this once, so pay close attention. The password to disarm the #1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR.
I had no idea what he was talking about. What bomb? Is he saying there were bombs too? If he'd guessed at my future confusion, he showed no sign of it.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey.
Alright, let me make sure I got that shit right. BQZ, RGJ, DXR. Yeah, I got it right.
Before I go, however, I have a warning. You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here. If you do, you will be penalized immediately. I hope we will meet again someday. We would have much to discuss.
Wait! God damn it, you can't just spout out that crap and disappear! I found myself yelling at empty air. The hologram had disappeared. What kind of idiot does he take me for? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit! I kicked out of the nearby shelf.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
So you know what he looks like, yeah. And he actually looks like a 0, you know. Santa doesn't look like a 0. He looks like a 0.
All players, please enter your votes.
Imagine he was Santa. Like a really old version of Santa. No way.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Okay. Oh, crap. I need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here. I remember when I first played this game, I encountered the bomb before I encountered him. I encountered this ending like Lost. Like one of the last endings. I remember freaking the fuck out when I saw him. I was like, oh my god! That's 0! That's the password I need!
Grandpa, look! Mr. Sigma's back!
Took you long enough.
I went looking for you! It makes me wonder though, did they also see the same message and now they just know about it? Where were the others?
In the AB rooms.
They went in already? Why didn't you two? Have you been waiting for me?
Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Okay.
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose ally this round. That's it.
And you had something no matter what? Seems kind of pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever
True,
you want.
but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick.
And you get to 9 whether you get 2 or 3 points.
Exactly. That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose ally, we both gain points.
True, but you must have considered that I'll choose betray. It means you would choose betray to protect
That's
yourselves.
why we're telling you we won't choose betray.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
Alright, tell me one thing. Let's say we do this and we both lie, everybody gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough to leave, which is great for you. But I'll be stuck with a measly 5. How do I know you aren't just going to open the number 9 door and leave us in the
I can
lurch?
guarantee it. I can give you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
They're both endings anyway.
I swear too. I promise.
Part of me wants to trust him because I know he's Junpei, but I also feel like Junpei's been through some shit. So he's not the same Junpei we Junpei'd, bro. I think he's going to leave because he has Quark. He's going to want to take Quark to safety. And it's valid. Man, so all you've got is a promise, huh?
When I make a promise, I keep it. Trust me.
Please! You've got to trust us.
I'll trust you. Alright, fine. I'll trust you.
2 minutes remain until
Ambidex
Ambidex game
game
polling closes.
We're counting on you, Sigma.
You've got to choose ally. You promised.
With that, they turned and ran into the AB room second from the right. Well, I guess I should get moving. The room if they're going to choose a lie. Because
1 minute remains
in the
until
second
Amberdex
round,
game polling
shut up.
closes.
In the second round of games, there was a note that said, if one, okay, obviously each color has a pair and a solo within that color, right? So you have magenta pair, magenta solo. Let's say magenta pair doesn't vote, but magenta solo does, or magenta solo does. You know, if one of those two don't vote, it automatically lies. If neither vote, they all get penalized. They all die. At least one person from a group has to vote. So they can't all not vote. They will all die. At least one person from each color group has to vote. I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and Tenmyouji? Well, I could believe they were telling the truth and still betray them. I'd bring my BP to 6. Be that much closer to a 9. Choosing betrayal would guarantee that they wouldn't try and escape without the rest of us. Betrayal seemed like the safe bet, but...
Please! You've got to trust us!
But why do you want me to trust you so bad? Why do you want that 9 so badly? So why don't they just have... That's the good point. But... I think it's just one of those things of, like, obviously just because you'll lie automatically if you don't vote doesn't mean you don't want to click a lie anyway. I think part of it is just for the game. Even if they do choose a lie, the game wants you to question them. But I also think this game is just about betrayal anyway.
Got it? You promised.
Let's see. Tenmyouji could easily betray enough, but Quark? What the hell was I going to do?
10 seconds. 9, 8.
Will a lie. I
7,
think what I've noticed with this game is
6,
if you
5,
betray,
4,
you'll get the bad ending.
3,
So I'll just lie,
2,
and then I'll just skip the bad
1.
endings. And then if we get to a point where we get stuck, then I'll start betraying people to see if a different ending comes up.
Round 3 of the Amberdex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Amberdex game.
Alright, let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. If they betrayed me, I'm gonna fucking flip.
Results from round 3 of the Amberdex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay. No. Oh my god! Oh my god! And I know that if I betrayed them, they would have allied with me anyway, because this game likes to make me want to kill myself.
Points have been assigned. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
And Clover has enough to leave as well. I feel like Tenmyouji and Quark aren't going to leave, but Clover is. And then they're going to join. Actually, they probably will leave. Yeah, if them two try and leave, I'm going to be pissed. Hey! What the hell, guys? Why'd you betray me?
I had nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
Grandpa.
Alright, fine. Why'd you break your promise, Tenmyouji?
I only promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got 9 points.
What? So you're not going to leave?
Not what I said. Of course we're going to leave.
What?
Look, see Clover over there?
I fucking hate this game. Because Clover did the same fucking thing. I didn't promise I'd, like, do whatever you said. I promised I'd listen to what you said. Fucking... Oh, I hate this game. I'm done. We're not playing this game anymore. We're not playing this game anymore. Chat! We're playing something else. We want to play Minecraft. I actually feel like egg. I actually feel like egg, bruh.
Oh no.
Jeez.
I do like that K allied, but whoever K was voting against betrayed as well. That's bastard moves.
Wait.
The words were barely out of his mouth and Tenmyouji and Quark ran past.
God damn it!
Clover, are you really going to leave? Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door?
Yeah. Luna, you're a doofus for asking that.
But why?
I'm going to go so we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyouji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I can't even violate it.
Sorry, everybody.
So Sigma, happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
Whoa! Oh, you're old! Do not forget, you are an old man! You chat like you're young!
If you say so. I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's got to pay for what he's done.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah, no point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
Technically, yeah. But he did betray me, and that's doing shit.
What?
Who's Zero Senior?
The number 9 door has been opened.
Imagine he gets penalized before he leaves.
It will.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Time to move.
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma.
Quark held something out. I looked down at 2 pieces of folded paper. What is this?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is. So, read it, okay?
Don't worry, I know exactly who your granddad is. I worked with him before. In another game.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
At least Quark likes me. I can tell Quark has respect for me. Then he turned and ran towards the door, Tenmyouji and Clover following in his footsteps. I was so surprised by the letter that I didn't even try to stop them, before I could think of anything to say.
you.
Goodbye.
You know what pisses me off? It's the fact that they know each other. It's the fact that we know both of these men. It's pissing me off.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
All I'm saying is, Junpei looked at Zero Senior and said, I know exactly who that is. And I did say, imagine it was Santa. Santa was the last Zero. I'm just fucking putting it out there.
Thank you. As the game escapes, please.
Shit! They're gone.
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
I looked down at Quark's letter and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was still slightly uneven, but he'd filled both pages with writing. I began to read. It was a really rainy, stormy day when he found me. I love this. Yeah, it's just so random. It's just there all the time. Oh, yeah, so it was like it's not his son. But it wasn't an adoption either. It was just a kid on the street. He said the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt, but somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. I guess I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was a pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the water to formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat it. I guess I was kind of a pain, huh? But he didn't give up, and now here I am. When he found me, I was really, really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. So I named me Quark. A quark is a really, really small thing, and I was really, really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry though, because it turned out I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot he was sleeping in the bed of his truck. I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back, but I didn't even get scratched. I started walking when I was 2, and when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. When I was 3, I got really sick and had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. Guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accidents after that, and I was a pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I'd been helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings. Then he'd fix it all up or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he'd explain to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all of those things. Usually, though, I just wanted to finish up the work so I could go to the theater. Theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. Damn, this Radical 6 fucked the world up. They'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. Oh yeah, I didn't know I'd been adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids on my block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked over all town to find someone who'd take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he'd asked her if she'd take me too. I gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa tried to get someone else to take me. Did that mean he didn't want me? The kid who told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He had totally spoiled, and he'd brag to everybody how he had a mom. Bro, imagine, that's bastard shit. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, must be hard not having a mother. I'd never been bothered before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he really didn't want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I got scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. And one day he took me to a bar in our neighborhood during the day, of course. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. When we got in, he just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look and thought he said, oh no, he's going to make me work here, but I was wrong. I saw him pass something to the bartender. And when he picked me up and set me down to the stool next to the counter, the stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid. And my legs just downloaded off of it. It seemed really, really high for me. I was pretty nervous. Eventually, the bartender came back with a glass of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I looked closer, I realized it was a second glass full of some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. Oh shit, it's like the old-fashioned Coke. You know that fucking video on Twitter that keeps going around? 97-year-old makes Coke the old-fashioned way. That guy's got to be 98 now. That video's been like 2 years old. He's always 97. Come on. Anyway, this must be that. It must be Coca-Cola with vanilla ice cream. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float. Oh shit. Ugh. I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. To me and the other kids, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. But there it was right in front of me. I stared at the float. I still wasn't sure if it was real at that point. Turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. Didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He already turned around and moved off, though. So I figured he must have put the glass down in front of me on purpose. It didn't really seem like it could be real, and I just guessed Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Is this really mine? He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. That's not an exaggeration. I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious. But what made me even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's got to be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then, I didn't care whether or not he'd found me or he adopted me or not. He'd brought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kid who had a mother, but had never tasted root beer. Of course, I would have left the bar. He was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day. I tore one of my shoes that morning and saw some old drunk guy had yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over. I was fed up and I grabbed some random trash and I took it back to the house. Sure, if I found Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I brought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got really mad and just yelled, I don't care! And he got mad and I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset and I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while, I went and hid in an abandoned building, but by then I'd started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. It started raining pretty hard though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. The truth was I was nervous. Part of me knew I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop though, so I just sat there staring at the gloomy grey sky. Imagine Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. At first I thought it was just to ignore it and get involved, but I went over anyway and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked and I could tell right away that he had been there for a really long time. I yelled and his opened eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He'd spent the night all night in the rain looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long he'd collapsed. I was horrible. He heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get the doctor, I promised whatever God might be listening that if they only say that I would only say Grandpa, I'd never ask for another root beer float again. He got a real bad fever and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me, and the thought of that terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck on to Grandpa because a week later his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I had so little... I was so little... Wait, what? But I was also a little scared. What if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up. When that moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man, and that meant he was probably going to die sooner rather than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own before he was gone. But maybe he'd been a little too strict. All of the things I'd worry about had suddenly become stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I run off, and he'd gone out into the rain to look for me. I tried to apologize, but when I opened my mouth, I just started crying. I didn't think I have cried that much since I was a baby, but he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide. Of course not. He told me that because he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that, he'd had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started raising me, he felt he'd gotten some of what he lost back. That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. Damn, Junpei gave up everything to find Akane. He gave up everything. Wow, wow, wow. The Tenmyouji ending. Junpei is a simp for real. Wow, wow, wow. I'm gonna betray them and watch them fucking lie with me, bro. Watch them lie with me, bro. That's gonna piss me off if they do. It's gonna piss me off. Clover's gonna leave anyway. This is all pointless. It's just gonna come up with a bad ending. But like, whatever, may as well get it right. They're 100% gonna lie and it's gonna piss me off. But at the same time, Clover's gonna fucking get out anyway.
From round, please stop.
Whatever. Okay, who did Kay lie with again? Luna and Clover. A lie. Okay. They fucking betrayed. I like that the game hesitated because the game fucking knew that I'd be wondering.
Points have been... Please...
Hey, what's
Quark
the deal?
had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why'd you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing? I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
What? Oh no. Yeah, you was coming to this. Fuck it, just get the extra ending. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
What? Clover!
Damn. Damn. Sucks to suck, honestly. Shouldn't have betrayed me. Clover! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'll get you.
Yes, justice. Oh, yeah.
The number it will.
Time for me to go.
No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
No, Dio, don't even. Not again. Dio leapt over at Clover, his fist raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved toward the door.
Goodbye.
Dio, you're shit. I caught one glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. It was a mask of ice. Check them. Oh my god, bro. Stop calling her a bitch.
9.
Dio, you bastard. Why the fuck did that get modded? I'm gonna click allow that. Fuck it. Added permitted term. You bastard. Oh shit. So when I allow things, it adds it as a permitted term. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that.
This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape, please.
Yeah, we knew it was coming to that. Yeah, well. Whatever. God. Alright, so we're not completely done with that branch. Do they have food or water? They have water. There's like a couple taps that run. They have the alcohol. Food, though, not come up. So the only thing we don't have now is this. 5 minutes left of life. Well, other than that, we've completely finished this branch. They have each other for... I guess so. Poor K, man. He's gonna die in that suit. It must get hot in there, fam. But yeah, so next stream we'll be going down a different route. I say next time we go for this one. Start tackling that shit. And then we'll leave this big one for the end. Big Mama Tunde one, fam. But then again, I guess we don't know which is which, so I guess it'll be up to chance. Anyway. W stream, chat! I'm really happy I switched back to my other lens. I'm so much sharper now. Like, I thought the other lens was cool because it could zoom, but it's actually really shit quality. And the colors are really bad. Yeah, this lens solos, bro. It's so much brighter. So much better. That's why you don't use kit lenses. They're not shit. They're just, like... not that good. Yeah, whole stream, I'm gonna leave it there. Though you don't want to do too much in one. You don't want to do too much in one. You know what I'm saying? Dub stream, chat. Yeah, we'll come back with 999 soon. Wow, a lot to think about. Not gonna lie, 999 is better. You think so? I don't think 999 is better purely because 999 took too long to take advantage of the whole death comeback thing. 999 took... I think I prefer the style of 999. I prefer the art. I prefer the way the game worked. And I preferred the characters. But in terms of story, like overarching story, in terms of the way decisions work, in terms of the way you can use information you learn, I prefer this one. I think another thing is I prefer the endings here as well. 999 has like 2 endings that are actually important. And I think the rest of the endings are kind of not all that. Like, you don't really need to get them. This game, though, it's like 8 different endings for each fucking character. And you need most of them to get through the game, if I remember correctly anyway. Yeah, I think I prefer how big this game feels. But I also do understand that obviously 999 was made for the DS, which was a much less powerful console. and this is taking advantage of so much more. And I think I do prefer 999. I mean, I think I prefer VLR over 999, but 999 is a great game. It's obviously very, very close. 999 had the biggest twist. Do you know what I think it is? I think I would still say Junpei being Tenmyouji is the biggest twist here. I purely say that because the ramifications of it more so than it on its own. Because Junpei being in another game is like whatever. But building Q was crazy. I do feel like it was... I don't want to say obvious, because obviously there's all the water stuff. I don't want to say it was obvious, but it wasn't surprising. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it was foreshadowed quite a lot. I think the craziest thing to me in 999 is Akane being dead. Finding out Akane died. That was fucking crazy to go through. And then finding out why they did it. Finding out there was no actual death. Yeah, I feel like the ending was much better. But I do like how in VLR it's kind of like bits and pieces. You get bits and pieces here and there. I would say, if the twist was purely that Tenmyouji was Junpei, I wouldn't say it's the biggest twist. The reason why I do say it's the biggest twist is because, first of all, the context of it, when I first played this game, I found out Tenmyouji was someone else late, I feel like. Snake Being Alive was good. Yeah, Snake Being Alive was also good. That was a nice little one. Though I wouldn't say that's a big twist. You know what I think it was? I think the bigger twist wasn't that Snake was alive. It was that Snake... It was who was replacing Snake. It was that this whole fucking thing, bro. How fucking elaborate it was. Yeah, I would still say Junpei being Tenmyouji is the biggest. Not because obviously he's Junpei, which is fucking big on its own. It's the ramifications of it. Why is Junpei so old, but Clover is so young? Why is Alice there? You know what I'm saying? Why does Junpei choose to go by Tenmyouji? It might purely because he doesn't want Clover to know straight away, to be fair. Where is Akane? Why has he been looking for all this time and failed to find her? We can assume that Akane was the old woman who died. Why was she here? Why was she killed? What did she have to do with this? He also said, I shouldn't have brought you into this. Why did he have something to do with this? Where is Akane? What happened after 999? Him being here and him being older opens so many questions. And that to me is what makes a good twist. That to me is what makes a good twist. I am so interested for him to talk about the world he's been living in. Because I don't remember any of this. I don't remember the world being an apocalyptic thing. The fuck you mean growing up with your own parents was rare and the fucking theater would come on a wagon once a week? What? All these abandoned buildings and scavenging for money. It's like, I really want to hear what happened, bro. Alright, you gotta go. It's all good. Stream ending anyway. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what's in store for the rest of the game. I can't wait to find out how the fuck Junpei got here so old. And I can't wait to find out who Alice really is. Because never explained the whole fucking mummy thing. If I remember correctly. But yeah. Next, I'm not gonna say next stream, but next VLR stream. We got a lot to sink our teeth into. Anyway, W stream chat! W stream chat! Thank you guys as per usual.